Going for a 4-4-2.
He didn't know what was going on in the room.
Elias managed to refrain from swearing.
He said, if you've got a problem with me, let's sort it out in the gym.
He's exactly the same with our lot. The thing is...
Come on! Where has that come from?
Yeah.
They brought through the door. You know, look at the...
What a performance. The guys...
That was ruled off. Quite stupid things like that.
Live from South Space at the Supporters Club. Right.
But he was getting a bit tired, I thought.
Come on! Here we go! Come on!
Come on! Yeah! Go! Good evening and welcome back to West Ham United for our match day live. Yes, Leeds United travel to the London Stadium to tackle West Ham. I am Anton, joined by Stel and Matt, the regulars for match day live. Lads, how are we feeling?
You chat, I'll just give you the team news.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Matt, how you feeling, mate? Well, hold on a minute. Stel, any shocks?
Yes.
Oh. Go on, Matt. How you feeling, mate?
Oh, you know what? I'm actually quite nervous because Leeds are a bit of an unpredictable team. They're really good at attack. It's just just if their defence turns up or not.
Yep. Listen, mate. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing about the season. I'm buzzing about, and I hope Stel's not going to bring this tone of buzziness down with what he's about to put up. Team news in, it's Fabianski makes a return. Sufal, Dawson, Diop, Creswell, Suchek, Benrahma! Benrahma starts alongside Lingard, Fornals and Antonio. So,
mate, I got it right again.
Yes, mate, you did actually. You did. Yeah. Well played, mate. It's not like you.
Got it right again.
So
listen,
two surprises. Fabianski's made it. So he was playing mind games yet again, and Benrahma's back. And it's interesting because I think Jake's in the chat. He did a show at lunchtime today asking if Moyes doesn't fancy Benrahma, and I think you guys now got your answer. He's there.
Well, that's the team I picked last night still.
Is it, mate?
Saturday night. That's the team I said for the preview. I was like, he dropped Johnson for Benrahma. And I was like, no, he won't.
Yeah, I heard that. I couldn't remember who you said. I thought, yeah.
Whoa. What did I say?
I thought you might have said Bowen, but
you said you wouldn't. You'd like it,
then...
but you said he wouldn't. You thought he'd keep it.
I thought he'd keep the same. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I did think he would keep the same team. So, yeah. But I like the fact that Moyes, I mean, it's unpredictable, though, isn't it? Apart from, obviously, Matt.
I've missed a player out.
Oh, who have you missed? Sufal, Dawson, Diop, Creswell, Suchek, Rice.
Antonio?
Yeah. Rice. He's missed out Rice. Come on, Stel.
Well, lads, come on.
It wouldn't be Stel if it was 10 players 11 players on the pitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got it now.
I think that's good news
for where was that? James, mate, I did enjoy that chat, mate. I wouldn't mind you coming on our show at some point. So hang on, get Luke off. I'm talking to talking to James. Sorry about that, James.
We've not touched anything.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Who's doing the chat?
You.
You're doing the chat.
No, I didn't touch it. James, mate. I enjoyed the chat earlier. I did enjoy the debate. So let's bring you on the show one day if you're up for it. So I'll get in touch. Okay. Go on. What? Sorry. I'll shut up now.
Sorry, mate. You're doing.
Well, listen. Come on. Let's talk Benrahma, Matt. Big game for him today, especially against Leeds.
Well, obviously the boys from Leeds on the preview Saturday picked him out, didn't they? They said they were one that they're worried about because he really ran them. He ran Calvin Phillips ragged in the first game, and they said he played really well. So that was kind of the reason I picked him. You know, Moyes would normally pick up on if a guy has played well in a particular game, he's probably going to play him again. But I mean, have we seen him start with Lingard yet, or was this the first time they started together?
Oh,
Benrahma?
Yeah.
I think they have started. They have started together, wasn't it? What's the game that Benrahma got subbed when he shouldn't have done? I'm trying to think
back.
At Villa? No,
Could have been Villa first game.
Yeah,
because he's not starting well, is he? He's been sort of floating around on the bench.
It's funny because the debate earlier on Jake's channel earlier today, he was talking about does Moyes fancy Benrahma, etc., etc., and I was suggesting that you know what Moyes is like. He's quite risk averse, isn't he? And he kind of mainly only gives one player that freedom to roam, and that seems to be Lingard. But now he's kind of proved me wrong. He's proven everyone wrong. He's given now two, because Benrahma and Lingard they do drop, but they're not defensive-minded players, are they?
No. I'm going to let you two just have a quick chat because I'm just sorting out something. So
no,
keep
but
going.
I mean, at the same time, it's
better if he's not there then.
Because that formation you could play one of two ways.
Go on.
That could be a 4-3-3, or it could be like a 4-2-3-1. Because in theory, you could have Fornals sitting as a number 10, like in a triangle midfield, and then you're leaving Lingard and Benrahma up the pitch on the wings for high press and counter. So you may not want him to drop back. Well, you've got Rice and Souček in there.
Well,
they sort of play a similar way, don't they?
They do.
The teams will officially be out in a few minutes. We'll see what Leeds' team is, but
yeah,
they play the same sort of formation. So he could be gambling on, you sometimes the big teams, the way the big teams play, the big six, shall we say, historically, is they like to leave the attacking players up the pitch because that forces you to gamble. Do we track back or not? So,
well, this is the interesting point because Leeds are susceptible to a counter-attack. We know that a counter-attack will never work with just Antonio up front on his own. We've seen that. It's awful. So now it looks possibly like if we hit them on the if we're gonna win this game, we're gonna win it on the counter attack, and we're gonna have Benrahma and Lingard supporting Antonio. That is I think that's quite mouth-watering.
It's funny because when we had the guys on from the Leeds channel on Saturday, they were saying about they expect to have possession and they think we might struggle with that. And I don't know how 25, 26 games into the season, the teams haven't worked out. The only games we struggled in this year was the Fulham games, the Villa and the Sheffield United game at the start of the season, when they expected us to have possession. The way Moyes sets up his team, we don't want possession. I'm sure, like if Moyes gets another 3 transfer windows, he might build a team that has more possession. But at the moment, the way we're set up, we've got a back four, we've got 2 in front, and we've got 4 guys in front of them that are going to counter. So if Leeds want to come on to us, that is the way Moyes wants to play.
I think that is the way Moyes is going to want to play. I totally agree. Yeah. I think that's exactly how he's setting ourselves up. He's going to allow them. I mean, it seems to have been proved throughout the season, really, where our average possession rate across the season is probably no more than about 35-40%. No. And
we struggle in games when we have possession. That's one thing we can't do.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because we've got so many attack-minded players, Benrahma, Lingard, Fornals, Bowen, Antonio, etc. We've got so many attack-minded players, and yet you're absolutely right. We seem to struggle when we're expected to take it forward. But on the counter-attack, these players really come into their own, don't they, really?
Yeah, and I think so. Again, I the team's out in 2 minutes. I did read that someone in the chat earlier said there's a rumour that Calvin Phillips might be back for Leeds, which would be a really big boost for them because they've been missing him. But yeah, like if they're going to come at us again, it's not going to play well for them. Like I can't believe that teams haven't worked out yet. I know when you're the home team, obviously if we were playing Ellen Road again, then Leeds would be expected to attack. But they're saying, the way Bielsa plays, they always have the ball, they always attack. We play like the away team every game.
Whether it's at home or away.
The only games we've struggled is when away teams have come up and set up to be away teams. When teams have turned up and never go at us, it's like, well, great, you have possession, we'll counter you. It's a funny one.
You just mentioned, that you reckon that when maybe the next transfer window, Moyes might buy players to make us more possession based. I actually don't think he'll do that.
Not
I
necessarily
think-
entirely, but
Uh-huh.
I think he might get a couple. Like he might, because obviously Rice and Souček can't do it on their own, and it'll be interesting to see what type of extra centre mids he brings in.
Yeah.
Is he going to bring in 2 more holding fielders? Is he going to bring a box to box, or is he going to try and bring in someone like an Andre Gomez at Everton? Someone just going to sit back and retain possession, like a Jorginho at Chelsea that will sit deep, it'll pass the ball about.
Well, I'm thinking, we know that David Moyes is going to. We know that West Ham are probably going to give Mark Noble an extended contract. There's talk about it being an extended 2-year contract, but that is more likely to be more of a coaching player contract than anything else. Yep, we've got the lineup being confirmed just now. Let's just go into that.
It is correct.
It is correct.
Yeah.
There you go, people. We're bang on. I wonder how we manage this. I mean, psychic Stel. I think you're going to have
2
to start
goalkeepers on the
calling
bench again tonight. We must be struggling for players.
Well, yeah, that is a
David
bit weird,
Martin
isn't it?
and Nathan Trott on the bench.
Which means Randolph is definitely not passed the fitness test.
Balbuena,
Maybe
Johnson.
there's still a concern about Fabianski. Maybe he's not 100%. So let's just confirm the team news as we got it written down here. Fabianski, Dawson, Soufal, Creswell, Diop, Fornals, Souček, Rice, Lingard, Benrahma, Antonio. Now, in midfield, on the subs bench, Odebeko, Bowen, Martin, Johnson, Noble, Trott, Lanzini, and Balbuena. Now, I would have thought that Fredericks, he's back from injury. I would have thought he would have made the bench. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've only got 8 players on the bench. So he could have named a 9th player, which could have been Fredericks. Why does he do that? Why do you think he does that? Why does he put 2 goalies on the bench? And why does he only name 8
Maybe
rather
he just
than
don't
9?
think. Maybe he's not convinced Fredericks is fit enough. I'm not sure.
Well, I said in the show last night that he was back and he has been training. So it's really it's weird. I don't know. I don't get the 2 goal. I try to understand the 2 goalie thing on the bench.
It's just padding
And
the
the
bench
only
out.
thing
That's
I can-
all it is.
You what, mate?
It's just padding the bench out because there's more spaces.
But then, as people
we
have
haven't got a
said,
big squad, have we?
but as people have said, then why not put academy players on?
Under 23s played today.
Oh, they did. They
They played
did.
this afternoon, didn't they?
They did. Good
So-
shout. Good shout.
I mean, he's got Johnson and Odebeko on the bench, so he's got 2 of them, and Trott. That's 3 of them. I thought Trott would be on the bench because I saw that he wasn't in the squad under 23s earlier, so I was like, oh.
Right.
But what? Obona's out, Masuaku's out. Apparently, Fredericks might still be out because he's not in there.
Well, it looks like it.
Obviously, Yarmolenko's out. So that's 4 players.
Yeah.
that could be on,
And
like,
Yarmolenko, Ogbonna, and Masuaku won't be back till mid-April, end of April at best. So they're going to miss another 4, 5 games. So they're going to miss the rest of, half of the rest of the season.
Well, at least like
Luke didn't get a link, Anton, apparently. You what, mate?
So at least with the international break coming up in a bit, so that was another couple of weeks where we haven't needed someone.
Yeah.
And at least we're now down
true.
to 1 game a week. That's our only other blessing, is not
Yeah,
being
well,
in the
that's a
cup.
blessing. Yeah, forget the cup. Yeah, we're just down to 1
Well-
game a week.
well-
James, I did enjoy the debate earlier on. So I don't know if you heard me earlier, saying that we'll link up. What else have we
Calvin
got
Phillips
down here?
does start for Leeds.
Does he?
He does. Interesting.
So do we know their lineup? Have you got their lineup there?
Yeah, so they've got. I can't pronounce. They've got the goal. Meslia, the goalkeeper, the one that we're.
Spell it for me and I'll write it down.
Meslier. He's in goal. You've got Ayling at right back, Lorente and Cooper at centre back, Dallas at left back, Calvin Phillips, the whole midfielder.
Did you say Dallas at left back?
Yep.
Yeah, go on.
Phillips Holt. Well,
Oh,
Phillips
there
is
you
like
go.
centre
There
mid
you
zone.
go.
Yep.
There you go.
Rafinha.
Anton's back with it. He's finally sort of woken up. And
The interesting one is that they were talking about the guys we had on Saturday on a preview from the Leeds one,
Rodrigo.
we're talking about Rodrigo and Jack Harrison. They were saying they drop Roberts and Costa.
Harrison's on the bench.
As is Rodrigo.
I can't see Rodrigo. Let me get rid of that.
Rodrigo Moreno.
He is there.
Paveda
and Rodrigo, yeah. Okay.
So they've got Rafinha on the right, who's the one that's been linked with all the big teams recently. Klitsch, Roberts, Costa, and Bamford. It's more their last lot. It's more matching their last team, but Phillips is back in.
Beatable, Matt?
Yeah, it is. Right.
It's their back line. They've got decent players going forward, and then they've got decent players on the bench that can come on and do something. But it's their back line that we're looking at, and we know that they're susceptible to dead balls, set pieces and stuff like that. And also,
again, though, the issue is the height. The issue is their height.
Yeah,
because they were saying about we've got some taller players now. Well, I just looked. Llorente, centre back, he's 6'1". Right, Cooper is 5'9". So I don't know how tall their fullbacks are. I think they're both about 6 foot. So, and Calvin Phillips is even shorter than that. So they are. That is straight away. That's our first route into the game.
Are we going to win it on set pieces?
We did last time.
Yeah.
But we're a different team this time. But we are a different team this time.
This is what I'm saying. Because I said we had the guys on Saturday, and they're saying about we got taller players now. This guy's back. Their tallest player looks like Sorrento. He's 6'1".
This is an interesting point from Mandy. So we're going all out tonight, knowing that Leeds can counter. But ironically, we've been saying that we think the way we're set up, we're going to counter. Or are we not?
I made the point on Saturday when I said that he'll drop Johnson and bring Benrahma back in. Start of the season, when he first came back in last season, we literally had one formation, didn't we? We had the 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, with that weird 3 with Noble, Rice, and Souček. As this season's gone on, and he got all those points on the board early, he was allowed to play around and develop the team. He's now developed it into this 5 at the back and the 4 at the back. And he's also now at the point where Moyes is starting to pick and choose what game suits what formation.
Yeah, I said this in last night's show that it looks as if Moyes picks players like an American football style coach. He says, right, who are we playing against? Right, this team have got this ability. They can counter-attack, or they're good at going forward, or they're good at retention, etc. So then he picks a team that manages that game. So, for example, people were saying about why Fornals against Man City. Well, we saw why Fornals against Man City because he was good at breaking up, and stuff like that. Exactly.
That's why, though, because we're seeing, like you're saying, Stel, we're seeing a proper actual coach, a proper manager, a proper tactician who's managing not just 11 players but a full squad, managing the squad, and he's managing the squad's expectations. There's a feel like there's many what do you call it? People with 2 big heads. Like there's not many egos in the squad just now. That's maybe all gone. So yep, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
God, he's so unprofessional, wasn't he?
I mean, mate. I don't know how we managed to run a channel with him.
I mean, listen. If you really want, I'll bring on my daughter. She's coming to say goodnight.
Bring her on. Good evening. How are you? Right, people, stop swearing. How are you?
She can't talk.
But she can hear.
She can talk. She can. Come on, West Ham.
You should give Daddy that dummy. It suits
It's
him.
not a real dummy. It's a toy dummy. I don't know why she's playing with it, but she is. Right, listen. Say night-night. Say bye-bye.
Good night.
Right, go up, dummy, please. Bye-bye.
Absolute amateur. I mean, to be distracted by a kid. I mean, amateur hour. I'm sorry, people. Amateur hour. What can we do?
Well, for anyone, listen. One thing we have forgot is the one and sole thing we forgot.
Oh
is
yeah, oh the bloody One Football.
We are sponsored by this lot.
One Football have teamed up with West Ham United to give you the best app available. And the best part about it is, for many people, is it's free. FREE, free. It's a great app. It's got notifications, live scores, breaking news. You can specify it to your own specific club. With us, West Ham, that's going to be our team. It's got everything you could possibly want from a football app. It's updated to the point. You get everything you could possibly want. News, live scores, live updates, you name it, it's got it. Just go to the description in the channel, in our videos, and download it from there, and it'll be downloaded right for free. I'm looking forward to it. I use the app all the time, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. And no, I'm not trying to sell it, but it does work. So, One Football, team up with West Ham United. Go out there, download it. Go on, do it. You know you want to. Go on, download it. Download it now.
There's only one thing I have to say about that. Why did Luke tear off his wallpaper before he videoed himself?
Who's Luke? Is it not David De Gea? I mean, I don't know who you're talking about when you mention Luke, but
he doesn't have the accent for David De Gea.
Yeah, so obviously we were discussing there about, one player I'm actually glad is in the side is Fornals, because I think I genuinely think his work rate's been fantastic this season, and I know a lot of people have kind of slagged off his outlet, like if he had a couple of more assists and goals, but it's all the work rate he's been doing in and around that.
It's the work rate. Yeah. You cannot, as I've said quite a few times, you cannot, Anton, if you don't keep using. I'm going to delete one.
That's good though, Toby. Delete it. Then go back into the description. Download it again.
The one thing with Fornals is Moyes has changed him as a footballer. Everyone says, and rightly so, he's come in as a number 10. He should be creating more chances. He should be scoring. And I think James Fever said it earlier today. When you look at Souček, who is a defensive midfielder who's scored more goals than Fornals, that kind of makes sense. But then Fornals has played far less games, and Souček has started. If Souček is fit, he'll play. And set pieces, that sort of stuff. That's why Souček is getting the goals. But I like Fornals. I think he's a clever footballer for having been able to adapt his game in order to get into Moyes' good books. Because don't forget, when Moyes first came back, he wasn't favoured. He was dropped. And do you remember, he was on a good run of form, scoring goals and all that sort of stuff. And Moyes dropped him for Lanzini, and for several games. And so, and Fornals has had to fight his way back into this team. And all credit to him. I think he's a clever player. I think he's proven his worth. I think he's a decent player.
For anyone that's just joining us, if they want to see the team news, check out this new video. Hopefully this works.
Oh no.
Take a bow, Anton. Come on, Stell. Give me the clap I deserve. Come on, Matt. Give me the credit that I need for that.
This is why Anton disappeared for 24 minutes in this program, so he could put that together.
What I will say is that for as good as it was, I'm sure you spelled Creswell's name wrong.
Oh, I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not.
Oh dear, amateur hour. I mean, what can one say? What can one say? Let's just have a look. That's all we need to know. No 2 S's in Creswell. Oh, Anton. I mean, mate. I mean, what is it? I mean, all credit to you. Yeah.
Let's see you later. Still, anyway. He's taking himself off.
A professional would have put that on about 30 seconds after the team news was announced. You did it 24 minutes later and then misspelt Creswell's name. But hey, it's all right.
Everyone's buzzing. Everyone's buzzing about it. Joan is buzzing. I'm the creative genius of this script. Joan, honestly, I'll send you a mug. You know what I'm going to send you a mug?
Oh, he needs all the plaudits he can get. Hang on, what was that? Even Sky Sports spelt Creswell's name. That's because Anton was messaging Sky Sports saying, "Here's the team news." With Creswell with 1S.
Just want to let you know that. Anyway, listen, we've got our first guest coming on tonight, and it is an opposition fan. He's been on before. It's George.
George.
How you doing, George? Mate, you okay?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Thanks for having me on, Anton. How are we, lad?
Yeah,
we're
good,
all
mate.
good, mate. All good.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to that?
Yeah, we are, mate. We're kind of, I don't know. It's been an interesting season, obviously, since we've last spoken to you, George. Things have just kind of shot up and gone further up the field for West Ham. Things are looking good. You know, if the season goes to pot now, we've still had a good season, but we're all getting excited. We are excited, and we are looking forward to the game tonight. But listen, George, Leeds, talk to us about Leeds, mate. How are you feeling for the game tonight? And obviously, then we'll go on to the team lineup for you guys.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit indifferent with this one. I'm really not sure how it's going to go. Really not sure, lads. It's. I feel like we haven't won in London for going on 3.5 years, so it's a real tricky one. I feel like we're going to. I think it's going to be. Look, it's great that we've got Phillips back. I think Phillips is a real positive, but I just feel it's going to be a real tricky game. I mean, like I say, we've got Phillips back, which is great, but we're missing a few. I don't know why he's put Costa in there, to be honest with you. I'd have liked to see Harrison, but he's on the bench. So, yeah, look, we haven't won in London, like I say, for a good long time now. And to be honest with you, lads, I can't see us getting anything out of this one. I hate to be so negative about it, but I just don't see us getting anything.
Why do you say that, George? Do you think it's going to be we've got too much for your attack, for your defence to deal with, or are we going to hit you on the counter attack? We've been talking about set pieces, and we feel we've got the advantage on you on set pieces. Is it any one of those? Is it a combination of those? Which one would you say?
Set pieces, Stelios, absolutely right, mate. It happened in Ellen Road in December, didn't it? You hit us two set pieces, and we're not good at them. We've improved as time has gone on, as the season has gone on, but yeah, set pieces defensively, we just aren't at it on set pieces, and it's become a real problem. You know, you've got some real big lads in that team. I know Ogbona's missing, isn't he? But you know, there's still players there that can hurt us.
It's interesting because we had a couple of lads on. What channel was it, Anton? From the league. Yeah, and they were saying that they feel they're in a better position on set pieces because they now got taller players. You've now got taller players, and Matt's just said, you know, you got one central defender that's what, 5'9", Matt, or something like that. The other one's 6'1", and that doesn't sound tall to me, you know. So I kind of agree with you, George. That might be a problem for you.
It does sound tall to you, mate.
Well, it is for me, yeah, being a 5-foot midget, yeah. But but I'm not a professional footballer. Unlike, nor are you. But you're a 7-foot giant, so.
Yeah, I think that's it. You know, just Llorente's a big plus, and I think he's a big plus at attacking set pieces. But honestly, I still think it's an issue for Leeds, and it's something that I really worry. You know, because you're a group of big lads. Your team is huge, And like I say, you did us at Ellen Road in December with a couple of set pieces. I fear for us tonight. I do. Attack-wise, we can go forward. We can if Bamford, Costa, if he's on form, Rafina. We've got the firepower to hurt you lads, but if we're off form defensively, and the players you've got like Antonio worries me, Benrahma worries me, and your boys are in really good form, and coupled with our record in London, honestly, I just can't see us getting anything. And I hate to be so negative about Leeds because we have had a good season overall. We've done well, sitting in 11th position. We're still I'm still a little bit scared of Fulham coming up because they've really got form, haven't they now?
Yeah.
And they're coming up the back of us. We're 9 points now clear of them. And that's still a worry for me because first year in the Premier League, you just want to stay in it, don't you? So,
you'll be fine. 35 points. I'm sure the last 5 years, I think 35 points has seen you up. So I don't think Leeds will worry about anything.
I think Leeds are safe. I think Leeds are good enough. There are teams
far
down
too good
there.
for the teams. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, Sheffield look like they're finished. I kept saying that there are teams down south that sooner or later they're going to get found out, and I think Brighton are in danger, maybe. But I think and Newcastle, I think you guys are going to be all right. I think it's going to be how you fare in the second season in the Premier League, like most teams. You go up and the adrenaline keeps you there most of the time. I think Fulham will survive, to be honest with you, as well. I think they play really good football. I think between the two, both those teams, yourselves and Fulham, you kind of you're doing good. You're doing well enough. Sorry, mate.
I want them to stay up. You look at the sort of football that Newcastle play, and it's just awful. Like,
it is
awful.
Play
football.
Yeah,
I'd rather see them both stay up. I think Leeds are fine. I don't think both Brighton and Newcastle are going to get to 35 points. To be honest, I really don't. I know it's only 3 wins, but I just can't see where Newcastle are getting it. They've got no players fit. I watched them the other day. They've just got no attacking intent. They played West Brom, and even when they got forward, it's like they didn't want to score. They just didn't do anything. Leeds, Fulham both play far better football, and like you guys can score. That's the thing as well. Is in this league, one thing a lot of teams can't do is score, and you guys have no problem doing that, and you're not intimidated by teams. So,
George, I was going to ask you, who do you see as the main threat then for Leeds tonight, coming up against West Ham?
It's the Brazilian lad Anton Rafina. I think. I think I singled out Bamford before when we came on in December, but it's got to be Rafina. He's so dangerous, on that wing. Creates. He's got assists this season. He's got a couple of goals as well. He's definitely the threat. He can cut in. He can cross the ball. He's a real quality player. Him. I mean, us Leeds fans, we're like, wow, how did we get him for 17 million? And there's reports of him going to Liverpool, Man United, which would be a sickener. But you can't, you've got to say fair enough. He's had such a good season, but I think we'll keep hold of him this time. But definitely, Anton, watch out for him. Yeah. Watch out for, obviously, Bamford on his day can get a goal. There's Roberts in there who I'm really frustrated to see in there because he just doesn't do anything. You lose a player with Tyler Roberts because he just doesn't do anything.
From Man City?
No, he came from. Been with us a few years, Matt. He came from West Brom. He's only a young lad, but he's just every time he gets a start, he just does nothing on the ball. Yeah. Great to see. We've got Rodrigo coming back. He's on the bench. He's back from injury. So we've got players to hurt you, no doubt. We can score goals, but we can see goals. And like I say, it's the set pieces, lad. The set pieces are going to kill us. I'm telling you now, you will probably score a set piece. And it's going to be Souček in it, probably.
He's 6'4".
He's aiming for double figures this season.
He's such a dangerous player, and and you've got also obviously there's other lads. You know, obviously Declan Rice can hurt a different way in the middle of the pitch. But like I say, Antonio coming back for you, he didn't play in December, did he? But him coming back for you is a big plus for you guys and a big dangerous, player for us to keep an eye on. But it's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to it, but I am slightly nervous about this one. And we've got Chelsea next. I know, was it Kevin there says Chelsea 2 up against Everton. We've got them next, and then we've got Fulham. So, we need to look at getting some points. We need some points from this game.
Well, listen, George, mate. I know you're actually currently working, mate. So we don't want to be taking you away too much from your work.
I'd much rather talk about this game, mate, than that's the way it is,
Of course you would, mate. But just for anyone that obviously is keeping an eye on George, just let everyone know what your channel is, and people can head across there and check it out.
Yeah, so my channel's El Loco for Leeds. Like I say, I really appreciate coming on to chat with you guys, and hopefully next season we can come on again.
Yeah, 100%.
It's El Loco for Leeds. At the moment, I'm on YouTube. I'm on all social media. At the moment, I'm looking at revamping the YouTube channel, so there isn't a great deal going on over there. But, I'm on all social medias as well. So check me out, El Loco for Leeds. There'll be more content coming next season on the YouTube channel. So go ahead and check me out over on that one. But like I say, lads, really appreciate coming on and giving me thoughts.
What's your predictions, George, then, before you head, mate?
I don't want to be negative.
Go on, do it.
I don't want to be negative. Well, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Leeds win.
After all you said.
I don't want to be. I just don't want to be negative about Leeds. I'm going to go optimistic. Going to go 3-1. Realistically, I'm going to go with 2-1 West Ham.
I'll take that. I'll bite that off your hand right now, mate. Yeah. Listen, George, thank you so much for coming on, mate. It's been a pleasure to speak to you.
Pleasure. Cheers, mate.
Again.
Cheers, boys. Enjoy the game.
I was going to say all the best, but listen, we've got guests coming on left, right, and centre. So let's get our next guest coming on. It's back to West Ham, and it's Irish Tommy. Tommy, how you doing,
Tommy? Evening, folks. How are we?
Yeah,
we're well.
Yeah. What do you think of the team then, Tommy?
Well, considering I put my preferred lineup out earlier on Twitter, and it's the exact same 11 that I had in mind, I'm very happy. Exactly what I wanted to see. Because this is going to be an open game. It's going to be end to end, much like when we were away at Villa. And I remember with this lineup away at Villa, we had Benrahma and Lingard starting, and it worked a treat. And I really liked how they dovetailed with each other. Benrahma and Lingard looked to me like they had a little bit of an understanding, of each other's game. And so I'm really happy with that lineup. It's exactly the 11 that I said I wanted to see earlier on Twitter.
Glad to see Fabianski back in between the posts tonight, Tommy, as well.
Yeah, it's huge for us. I mean, look, Darren Randolph is an able deputy and a good shot stopper. But, Fabianski, for me, just before the injury, was coming back into like some of his best form. So it's really great that he's not going to miss too many games, that he's back in. So that's definitely a big plus.
Yeah. Absolutely. When it comes to Leeds, though, Tommy, obviously, we know they've been playing well, but I'll read some of the stats. They've got 26 games. They've won 11 games, 13 losses, 43 goals they've scored, but they've conceded 48 with 8 clean sheets. And something I took really interesting there from what George had said is, I know there's a gap. I know there's a 9-point gap, but I didn't realise it was actually just 9 points. I thought it was a lot bigger. And it's a very kind of unique position because normally we're so concentrating on that lower half every season, concerned ourselves, that suddenly you lose touch from it. And we would know if we were only 9 points away from that position. But when you listen to what George is saying, if they don't turn up tonight and West Ham can get a result, they then go against the informed Fulham or Chelsea and then Fulham. Like, that's tough games for Leeds as well,
Yeah, I mean, I think Fulham are having a very acceptable first season back in the Premier League. They do need more players. I think they've got to make a few signings in the summer and push on next season because it doesn't get any easier. We've seen what happened to Sheffield United. They stagnated in the summer. They didn't really add the quality they needed to add. I can understand to a point why Wilder thought, these guys have had an amazing season, so I'll kind of stick with them. But, I don't think Leeds will fall into that trap. I'm sure they'll add some more quality to the team, but they'll have to. Look, before our game against them up at Elland Road, hand on heart, I said, look, whatever about this Bielsa loving that goes on with pundits for some reason, Leeds are a bang average team. I still think they're a bang average team. I predicted us to go up there and beat them. We did. I'm predicting us to beat them again tonight. Leeds aren't a team that scare me. I think they're far too open. Now that they've cut it down a little bit, they're maybe not quite as open as they were, not quite as gung-ho, but they still do play an open style of play. Bielsa isn't going to change now. But frankly, we're just a better team, and I think we have better players all over the pitch. And I think we're just going to beat them again. I'm as confident tonight as I was going up to Elland Road, to be completely honest. But for them, from a Leeds perspective, it's exactly what you want, right? It's first season back up. You want to make sure that you don't go straight back down. That's not going to happen to them. So yeah, look, they're having a very acceptable season. And they'll look to push on from here. But at the moment, look, they are a bottom half team, and we have better players than them. I just really believe that. I think we're a bit of a machine. Yeah. We're a bit of a machine now, and I think our well-oiled machine will beat them again.
Tommy, do you think?
Hold on a second, still. Let's bring on another guest, and then I'll let you go for it. Actually,
just before his bedtime, so we've.
Jake from West Ham Unofficial is in to take over the amateur guy right there. So still see you later, mate. Anyway, Jake. I'm only joking, Jake.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, it's ridiculous, isn't it, Jake? I mean, you wouldn't.
They've both got right. I'll tell you what, I'm doing it now.
Yeah,
Matt, it's me and you. Oh, they're both bad, for God's sake. Well, Ben Rama's back in there still. We had a debate at lunchtime. He's got to go. What's going on? There we go. That's better. No. I think definitely very, very, very happy with that starting 11. It's what I can't complain because it's what I wanted. Ben Rama's in there with Lingard, with Antonio, 4 nows. Happy days. Glad to see that Fabianski's back in there as well. I'm very confident. I don't know whether that's dangerous or good, but we'll see.
I don't think it's a bad position to be in, to be honest.
Do you think it kind of answered that? You did a good show earlier today, Jake. Questioning does Moyes fancy Ben Rama, etc. Do you think that's kind of answered the question now? Because I suggested in your show earlier that Moyes seems to be picking teams a bit like an American football coach, where he selects certain players to play in a certain game. And Tommy's absolutely right. We had Lingard and Ben Rama joining up and doing really well, and maybe that's what Moyes is doing. He's beginning to sort of. It's like you said, Anton. It's a proper coach looking at the opposition and going, "This is the team I think is going to do the best against this." The opposition. With Lingard and Ben Rama in, do you think it kind of answered the question that you had earlier today?
Yeah, and in a good way as well. Yeah, I definitely think that's kind of put that to bed, because we were like, if he doesn't play this game, what about Man United next game? What's going to happen? But he's kind of shut us all out. And it's good to see Ben Rama starting there, because you all know I love a bit of Ben Rama.
Tommy, what's your thoughts on the switch in formation? A bit like what Stel was saying there. We've gone from 5 at the back to 4 at the back. Is it good that Moyes has got the confidence to do that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, you don't want to be too predictable either. I mean, when opposition managers think about what they're going to do, I mean, they do have to guess a little bit about what's Moyes going to do today. Because, like I say, we can switch from the wing back formation to flat back 4. It's one of the two really with Moyes. It's not like he has a bunch of formations, but we flip between the 4-2-3-1 and the wing back formation depending on the opposition. We switch personnel in and out depending on the opposition. So I think he got it absolutely right away at Man City last week, and I think he's got it absolutely right again tonight. And it's great that we have that flexibility, not just in the formation, but in the players we can bring in and out depending on the opposition, and which is fine as long as you're getting it right. And to be fair to Moyes, he has been getting it right.
I like it though, Matt. I mean, when you think about the fact that what Tommy said there, we can switch it up. We've not been used to that when it comes to, if you think about even with Bilic, Pellegrini, we've never been used to the switch of formation. It's been a manager that just sticks with the same formation no matter what team turns up, no matter what form they're in. But with Moyes, like we're all saying here, he's actually dissecting each of these teams, going, these are the players, this is the personnel that can go into the lineup, this is the formation that can actually press or sit back. You know, what's your thoughts, Matt?
It's almost like I think Bilic and Pellegrini were man managers, and Moyes is a squad manager. So Bilic and Pellegrini would have the players they trusted. You know, like Bilic basically was best mates with Payet, put his arm around his shoulder, G'd him up every game. You're my guy. You're going to do it all. Moyes come in and he went, look, we need to sort out. You need to go back to basics. You need to put in teamwork. You need to work hard for each other. You need to run. You need to be in shape. Bilic and Pellegrini didn't do it. Moyes has come in this time. He's had more than 6 months. So, you know, when he first came in, he had one formation and he went, you know what, that's my trusted formation based on the players we've got. That's what you're going to play. That's going to keep us up. As the season's gone on, he's gone, look, we need to swap, change. You can't do it every season. And I've sat it so many times. We've done it. I go back to, what game was it? Was it Newcastle? I think one of Pellegrini's last games. We went up before the game. And as soon as the team sheet came out, you had frigging Zabaleta playing right back against Sam Maxim. We were like, how's Pellegrini not seeing that's not going to work? And like within 15 minutes, they were 2-0 up in the first half. Like Sam Maxim had scored like 4 goals because they just kept putting the ball over Zabaleta's head and he was in. Whereas Moyes is now at the stage where he's happy with his squad. He knows what everyone can do. And he's instilled 2 different formations. A more defensive 5-2-3, 5-4-1. And he's got this 4-2, well, it's like a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. That when he wants to go more at teams. So he's now picking and choosing games, saying, what can we do against them and how much they can do against us? Which is something.
And the good thing as well, actually, Matt. And the good thing as well, Matt, is that we can switch formations mid-game. Yeah. You know, so like against Tottenham, we started out with a flat back 4. It was a 4-2-3-1. We're 2-1 up. Moyes wants to solidify the points, so he just brings in Ben Johnson. He switches up the formation, moves Cresswell as the left-sided centre back, and all of a sudden, like that, we're playing the wing-back formation, and it's much more defensively solid because Tottenham were getting a lot of space in between the lines when we were playing with the flat-back 4 in that second half when they were coming on strong and those last kind of 30 minutes. And so Moyes was able to say, right, let's switch it. Let's make it more defensively solid. And we can still hit them in the counter. So we can even change formation and personnel mid-game if Moyes wants to change up the tactics during a game. And every player is comfortable with it and knows what they're doing.
Yeah. And that's why I want to pick up on, because what you guys have just been saying, that's why I want to pick up on this comment. How can we be so confident? It's not a question of confidence. It's a question of like, it's taken us almost a year to understand Moyes' psyche, you know, how he picks teams, what players he selects for certain games. And the way that we've been playing throughout the whole season and the tail end of last season, I guess gives us that confidence. None of us have said that we're going to go out and hammer Leeds tonight, no pun intended, but I think we're confident enough to say we'll give them a good game and we'll probably come out victors, but we're not going to hammer them. So I think that's what gives us the confidence.
I can answer that question. Why, really? How do you not know why we're confident? Like, seriously. Like, I'm sorry if you're a Leeds fan, but you are an average Premier League team. You know, don't get above your station. You might be a huge club. I'm sorry, like, you know, wakey, like, look at the table. We beat you at your place, and the 2-1 win didn't flatter us either. We should have won that we should have scored 4 or 5 up at Elland Road.
He might be a West Ham fan, mate.
He might be, but I don't know. Take a look at the table. take a look at the form since 21, right? Since January. Take a look at the form. We're at home. Why confident? Seriously?
Yeah, there is a confidence there.
I'll tell you why we're confident. And this is, I'm going to try and touch wood now because I don't want to jinx it. We're the only team in the league that hasn't given a goal. If you beat us and you score, Moyes has made us solid that you earn and deserve it. And we can hold our hands up and say, you know what, fair enough, you earned the win. Under Pellegrini, under Bilic, we just gave away goals left, right, and centre.
Well, we did. Well, under Bilic, we were
Moyes,
on one.
It's taken Moyes a while to do it because I still think back to last season. Look, Moyes isn't infallible. He makes wrong decisions, he gets it wrong, but he's learning about his players and what he can do. I mean, we go back to that Brighton game last season. We 3-1 up. He brought a Masuaku, and we gave them all 3 goals. We 3-1 up, brought a Masuaku. We gave all 3 goals.
Yeah,
but Moyes is getting rid of that. He's instilling it now. No, you've got the hard graft. You don't do it. Be sensible.
Jake, do you feel? I mean, obviously, listen, I am confident, but that's down to the way that David Moyes has actually changed my opinion on how West Ham sign players, how he trains the players, how we turn up week in and week out. What Matt said, we go 1-0 down. We don't think that that's going to be the end of the game. Like it's been changed. Our opinion's been changed. Jake, what's your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, well, under Bilic in that last season at the Bowling, and it was just a fact is if we score 4, they'll score 3, and we win, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think definitely now, obviously, there's a hell of a lot of stability in there. Even we've seen our best centre back come out, and we're still stable in there with Dawson and Diop. But I definitely think that we've become more stable under Moyes, and that's what Moyes wants. That's what Moyes does. But can I just say, I'm really regretting the decision to not get the Clippers out this afternoon because
Big haircut, Jake.
I did say to you, Jake, get your mum to cut your hair at lunchtime.
Oh well, mum was actually working today, so I
well then get your dad to do it then.
I tell you what, look who's in the chat, my dad, and look what he says. Good evening all, hope you're all well. Hi Stel, Matt, Jake and Tommy. Yes, Dad, I am your son. You can say hi to me if you want.
Oh, Jim.
There you go, Jim.
He's got there you go.
Shots fired.
I mean, it's interesting because
just quickly talking on the tactics thing.
Yeah. Go on.
I've got the game on in the background, and obviously the teams will do their build up before the game. Leeds were doing their intricate 3-way triangle passing in their own half, right near the halfway line. Moyes was standing on the halfway line with his notebook out, making notes of what they were doing.
There you go.
One thing we've
that's a top coach for you. The one that was much maligned by all of us, including me.
Yeah, including me.
Yeah, I think every West Ham fan probably. Let's get into the predictions. So if you are watching, get your predictions in the comments. We'll go through them and then go through the guys.
I am going to go and eat something.
So while Stel has gone for something to eat, Cess has joined us. Cess, we're going to go through the predictions in a second, mate. But before we do, how are you feeling about tonight's game after seeing both lineups?
I'm feeling a bit confident, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's a really good lineup. I think it's a way for us to set up and nullify Leeds, and especially with the way they play. Their games, literally, they're just going to come at you. And then literally, we just got to soak it up, just hit them on the break, and that's pretty much. And we've got the players to do it. We've got the attack to do that, and we've got the attack to really. We really should be punishing them, but sometimes it doesn't go our way. It could be a tough game, but I'm feeling very confident, to be honest.
What Cess, with regards to the Leeds lineup, Phillips returns for them.
Yeah.
You've got a really good knowledge of the Premier League. Talk to us about what the biggest threats will be for Leeds. And Will Phillips, is he even remotely comparable to the likes of Declan Rice?
No, he's not. No, I think we all know that. I think Phillips is a good player. I think he is a good player, but I don't think he's on the level of Declan Rice. I'll be honest with you. I think Creswell's going to have a tough time with Rafinha. he's the one player that, other than Bamford, I think he's the one that we really need to fear the most, because he's the one that he can do some serious damage. But other than that, I don't really fear Leeds, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go around the room then and have a look at the predictions. We'll start with yourself, Irish Tommy. What's your feelings and predictions for tonight's game?
Confident again, as I was when we went up to Welland Road, and we completely outplayed them up there. We should have scored much more than 2. They're just very open. They've conceded 10 headed goals. They're really poor on set pieces. I think we're going to win it comfortably, if I'm honest. I think 3-0 West Ham.
Oh, I'd like that. Who's the man? Who's going to be the top man for West Ham, do you think, Tommy? And who's the man you fear? I know you've just given me your 3-0 prediction, but if you had to fear someone from Leeds, who would it be? And then obviously the man that they should fear the most from West Ham.
Well, Rafinha. Rafinha was a steal for them at that price. I think they paid 17 million quid for him. He's clearly worth a lot more than that. So he'll be on the right, I suspect. Now, he played on the left-hand side against Villa, and I really hope Bielsa plays him on the left again, because I think Kofal will deal with him. But I suspect he'll move across to the right tonight onto Cresswell. So we're going to have to be very careful over that side and help Cresswell out as much as possible when he's one-on-one with Rafinha. So, I think Rafinha is the one I would worry about if I have to pick one player. But for us, it's Lingard. Look, this is the kind of game. I mean, Lingard should be licking his lips. For Lingard to be playing against a Leeds team that like to play open attacking football, if he gets the kind of space and time on the ball that Leeds usually afford you, Lingard could just have an absolute top class game tonight and do untold damage to them. So hopefully that's how it turns out.
Right, cool, excellent. Jake, I'm going to put the same question over to you. Before you predictions, who's the man you fear the most from Leeds? Who should they fear the most? And then give me your predictions.
Well, I don't want to go Rafinha because everybody else has said him.
But that's fine, no. I mean, if it is going to be the man, then it's going to be the man,
Yeah, all right. I think Rafinha's he's definitely the man to fear. I think it's going to be Ben Rama's night tonight. He's getting 90 minutes, hopefully, if he doesn't get pulled off. Hopefully he's going to get 90 minutes. I think he's going to be the main man. And I'm going 3-1 West Ham. And I'm going to go Ben Rama to score, because why not?
Good man. Fingers crossed. I would love that as well. Cess, mate. Oh, we lost Cess. Cess, can you hear us, mate?
He's muted. He's muted.
Can you hear us?
There we go.
No, still can't hear you.
Oh, no, I can't hear you, mate.
It's them headphones.
No, can't hear you now. And now you're not muted.
Hello? Hold on.
He's having
can't mute him. Yeah. Okay, we'll go to you, Matt. Go for you, Matt. I'll come back to you, Cess. Cess, knock it off and then come back on.
Yeah, I'll probably fix it.
Oh, no, we can't hear him. No, we can't hear him. Oh, for God's sake.
Right, go on, Matt. What's your thoughts, mate?
I'll stick the same prediction I had last night, which was 3-1.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that. The guy I fear the most, I wouldn't say the fear most, but the guy I think is most influential for them is going to be Calvin Phillips. He may not be as good as Declan Rice, at least currently, and the guys from the Leeds channel said that on Saturday, but he is that important to them. He does Rice's job for them, and when they play, very open at the back. If they're going to have any sort of chance of containing us on a counter-attack, it's going to be through him. So he's the guy you probably need to watch out for. Maybe not in an attacking sense, but for an impact on the team. And then for us, I'm going to go Antonio, because they didn't play him the first game. Don't forget, we won that first game with Haller up front. It wasn't Antonio. It's an entirely different situation for them. I said 2 guys that aren't very big at centre-back. Just the pace and power of Antonio. It's going to be a handful for him.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Calvin Phillips, but because obviously, he's a really good player and obviously hugely important for Leeds, but he didn't play for their under-23s the other night, and Rodrigo did, so I thought maybe Rodrigo might start, but Rodrigo's on the bench. and Calvin Phillips is starting, so he hasn't even had that under-23 game under his belt. So I kept away from him because I think there's a real possibility he might not be at his best tonight. He might be a little rusty.
There's another player that no one's really mentioned at all, and it's Harrison for Leeds. He's got 6 goals this season, 4 assists. He's kind of gone under the radar, but he's become quite an influential player for Leeds. So I think sometimes when you don't really talk a lot about these players, these are the players that maybe go under the radar. So definitely think we need to keep an eye out for him.
I thought he would have started and then would have started Costa.
But sorry. Yeah. Well, there you go then. So
yeah,
that's right. That's who they were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually so ignore my comment then, and I'm just going to say Lingard, obviously, because his pressing has just been fantastic all season, and he's just added a whole new dimension. I mean, it's rinse and repeat every single week, but this is going to be a big game for him tonight. Another big game for him. I think every game is.
One question: who's the ref tonight?
He loves potato salad, apparently, according to one Sky Greg.
I tell you,
forget everyone's pick. Forget everyone's
pick. If I was
the West Ham player and Leeds player, it's Mike Dean. That's what you're worried about.
Yeah.
If I was Souček, I'd go up to Dean and nut him and make sure I do get sent off for something proper.
I reckon.
Can I just say?
Souček probably has 1-3-1 tonight, doesn't he? Souček can probably do someone like big time tonight with one challenge and won't get sent off.
I don't think that'll happen, Tommy. I think Dean is so up his own arse.
Yeah.
He will not because people said, "Oh, it's going to be to our favour." That he's going to,
No, it's not.
Dean is
it's the Mike Dean show. It's the Mike Dean show.
Show.
It always is.
So
plus, you don't feel like what's the name of that body that controls the refs? I can't remember the name of them.
PG.
Stell knows.
Yeah,
Stell knows. He did a 2-hour show on it last night.
3-hour show, Jake.
3-hour show. Sorry.
I don't think
that sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't think they ever really dress down referees. It seems to me they kind of protect them, if anything. So after the Souček, he's after again Mike Dean got the decision badly wrong. He wasn't suspended from refereeing games. We were told, they're getting death threats, so we have to kind of rest him, to let this all blow over. So it seems to me that they just protect referees anyway. So I don't see like he's back again tonight, refereeing a top class game in the Premier League. So why wouldn't he just carry on?
I mean, look at him. Look at him.
Who was the one that made the mistake?
Look at him.
I'm told that when he was born, the doctor slapped his mother.
Was it I can't remember what game it was last week. And the ref had a stinker, and he was
Tommy, I love how you
like
can just do that so straight faced.
There's the thing that I put up there that whatever they're called, that they review all the games, the Professional Game Match Officials Limited. They review all the games, they analyse them, they analyse them not only with ex-referees, they also do it with ex-managers, ex-players, and then they give feedback to the referees. So how in there, and then they select the referees to ref the game. So how in their right minds they all decided to actually give Mike Dean this game tonight is beyond me. And what feedback did they give him after the Souček sending off? Because the only two people in the world...
Great job, Mike.
Yeah. But the only people in the world that thought that was a worthy sending off was Lee Mason and Mike Dean. So it is a bit...
Lee Mason last weekend.
Was it? Oh, yeah, he did another faux pas last weekend. Yeah.
And then he was supposed to be the fourth official, or the VAR
what, tonight?
Official. No, it was the fourth official on the next game. No, last weekend, he had a shocker in one of the games. I think it might have been the Fulham game when they gave the handball.
Brighton was wrong.
And then, yeah.
It was that
Brighton
free kick
shocker, didn't he?
Thing, wasn't it?
With that free kick. And he was supposed to be the fourth official the next day for Man United Liverpool or something. And they actually dropped him out, didn't they?
Almost burnt the kitchen down.
The next morning.
The cat needs feeding.
Yeah, it was that game. Lee Mason, the West Brom game, he gave that free kick, cancelled it, didn't he? So let him take it quickly and scored.
Yeah.
He got absolutely pounded for
Lee Mason.
how poorly he managed it.
Yeah.
And
how bad was that?
He was magically injured, wasn't he? He was supposed to be the
bad
fourth
was
official
that?
for the Man United Liverpool game. They just protect their own people. They don't care. They protect their own. They've got their own union of refs, and they just protect them to make sure they don't do anything wrong.
We've got a full house. Look at this. There's 7 of us in here.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. We haven't got a full house.
Look,
right, I'm going off. I'm cooking. But
Cooking with Stel. Luke, Luke.
I'm glad he's gone because he's got beef with him now.
Luke, can I just say you had that bet for a red card today, hadn't you? And that just sums Mike Dean up, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It sums the whole situation up. So if it does happen, someone must win some money. So
yeah, Charlie, I'm telling you, Mike Dean's been practicing that in the mirror, literally just looking at red cards, literally ready for this game tonight.
Like that.
It's gonna happen. Either
right, hold on.
Or Leeds is gonna get.
I want to ask a question here.
Someone is getting sent off. Like this game, I'm guarantee it.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a.
I don't know who.
I don't think there's going to be any needle in this game. I don't see it. I think it'll be quite an open attacking game. Don't think there's going to be many kind of bad challenges or anything. So.
It wouldn't even be a bad challenge. It would just be like what happened where like you're it's just like something like that, like a Louis situation. I think something like that could happen. Yeah.
Look, what are you going to say, mate? What's your question? Go.
I had a trim at the weekend, and obviously the hair's quite short. Who looks younger in this stream, me or Jake? I'm just wondering.
Can I just... Shut up! Shut up!
Where'd you get that haircut, man?
Look at this, and look at the other 5 of you.
Jaywick.
Luke, you as well. What the hell's going on? Only me and Seth have got a decent amount of hair, and Seth ain't got much. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Shots fired tonight, boy. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, listen, we're only a couple of minutes from a couple of minutes away. So, look, you've just joined us, mate. You feeling confident? Are we allowed to feel confident as a West Ham fan? And are you feeling confident, mate?
Yes, no, and yes.
Don't even know why.
Yeah, to sum up, to be fair. Ben Rama's playing, so that's that's a bit of a positive. He's for me, he's a key if we're going to start unlocking positive as we keep having these running games. So yeah, bring it on. I've got a bit on it and stuff like that. So yeah.
I
agree with that. 100%. Agree with that.
Can I just say, David Moyes has just said Jane, my name's Jake, not Jane, has got school tomorrow. Actually,
Go on, Jane.
Jane.
You could pass for a Jane.
Actually, I haven't.
You definitely could pass for a Jane.
I'm off. Actually, I haven't even got school tomorrow. So, Dave, get your facts right.
Yeah, get it sorted, mate. He's got to go and get his.
Right, I'm going to go now, but I'm going to go now, but I'm going to put a caveat in for all the fucking butthurt people in the live chat. Is it possible we lose this game? Of course, it's the Premier League. Anything can happen, but the only way we lose this game is if we don't turn up, and we have a stinker, and Leeds have one of the better games of their season. If we turn up, we beat this Leeds team. So there. We could lose, of course, but I'm confident that we will turn up and that we'll get the job done.
Fine words of wisdom by our man Irish Tommy. Tommy, mate, we've got the link. If you can join us at half-time, feel free to join us, mate.
Do my best.
Yeah, don't worry about it if you can't. Cheers for joining us, Tommy,
cheers,
mate.
Guys.
Come on, you irons.
Right. I'll come back. Oh, Christ, everyone's going.
Was everyone going?
Right, I'm off. I'm off, but can I just say...
Yeah.
Oh, don't get him back on. What's he here for?
What's the beef?
Yeah, bye.
Who done that?
Right.
Jake, have you got that?
I haven't got power. Oh, nice. Oh, and he's gone. What the hell's going on there? Anyway, this is West Ham Orange United.
Good man, Jakey boy. And you're buzzing, mate. You're buzzing, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Right, I'm right. That's right. I'll see you at half time. Everybody, happy days except you, Luke. Bye.
See you later, Jake.
He's a little kid, isn't he?
Right.
He's a little
Good
kid.
man. Good man. Well, listen, lads, we're a minute away from half time from the game starting. So, Yous are looking. Seth, you joining us at half time?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna join.
Join now if you want. I ain't come on for nothing.
Well,
Just now.
yes and no. However, we've got. You'd have to use it off our link because I can't stand you being 30 seconds ahead. It just drives me insane.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, who's done that?
Catch you lot in a bit, boys.
All right, cheers, Seth, mate. Take it easy.
Right.
Where's he gone? Where's Luke gone?
I
What is
don't know.
going on? I think he's just tapped out.
He just tapped out.
I think he is just tapped out. 100% my favourite match lead up. Oh, God, something else we didn't do before the kickoff, which I know has just started. I want everyone to remember, obviously, today would have been his 27th birthday. Dylan Tombides, the Australian young lad, died while he was at West Ham with testicular cancer. So, obviously, make sure you go and check yourselves out, guys, as much as you possibly can. He would have been 27 today, so just always nice to remember some of the ex-pros. And West Ham have actually, and have done, retired his number. One of only 2 players that West Ham have ever retired their numbers for. So Bobby Moore and Dylan Tombides. So, yeah. Just going to get my link set up, mate. And
yeah, I haven't got mine yet. Don't know what's going on.
You got it yet? No?
No, it hasn't come through. Don't understand why. Have you got yours?
I can't even find the... Oh, there it is.
I mean, I've got it because I can watch it on my TV, but it
No, it's not on
doesn't
yet.
work out, does
No.
it? No.
This will be
So they're
interesting.
just doing a minute silence for Glen Road at the moment.
Look, what are you watching it off of? Are you watching direct off the...
Well, I'm trying to do the minute silent, the minute applause.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, I am on. What's it called? Now TV.
Right. So we're gonna we're gonna
if I am ahead of you, I will come off. Don't worry, I'm not going to mess your whole stream up and lose all the slow subscribers. And all that.
No. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't want you to do that. I wouldn't want you to do that, mate.
Okay.
I wouldn't want you to not enjoy the game to the level that you need to. So I'm going to give you a choice, okay? As a close friend of yours, I'm going to send you a link. If you want to use the link we send you, feel free to use it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, right, yeah, okay. So
It's working now. I've got my link up.
Yeah, okay, right.
At least you've got your link up.
Where are you now? What is happening on the pitch?
Nothing.
Leeds have just come out of the huddle.
Yeah, I'm taking a knee.
Probably, I bet you're probably about 15, 20 seconds in front, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, look, mate, it's just works so much better.
I am 10 seconds in front of you, lot.
Yeah, no, I can't handle it. I can't.
All right. I'll go on half time. All right, mate.
Right,
No worries.
good man.
Right, bye.
Take it easy.
Bye.
All right, we've just taken the knee and we just kicked off. West Ham attacking from left to right. A long ball for a throw-in.
What's the time you're on?
25, 26, 27.
So I'm about, I think I must be like a second ahead.
Ah, that's right. Crack on. Mike Dean. Can't believe he's refereeing us again. You just know that if he gets any sort of chance to send Souček off, he's going to send him. You just know it.
Okay, so West Ham on the ball. Declan Rice in our own half. Plays the ball out wide to Creswell. Crosses the ball over the halfway line. Tries to find someone, but it goes into kind of no man's land. Just trying to see the kind of way that West Ham are playing, but we're playing quite far up, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah, it's... Well, that looks like, from what I just saw there, it looked like...
Leeds have played a good ball through, though, and
Good tackle from Diop.
Diop,
Good
yeah,
covering.
it's gone out for a Leeds corner.
Looked like almost there. Fornals was tucking in as like a third centre mid.
Yep.
But I don't know if that's just his work rate. They expect him to get up and down. I think certainly he's going to be the one that's going to help out in the midfield. And I think Benrahma and Lingard are probably the ones that drift out wide. But we've got corner to Leeds. First corner of the game. Swung in.
Well done, Diop.
Cleared out to the far side. They're going to try and
They've kept hold of it though. They've kept it in.
Going down the
And Declan
touchline.
Rice, well done. Declan Rice has marshalled the ball. Yeah.
Shielded him out.
Yep. Well done, Deckers. West Ham goal kick.
Who was that? Was that Rafinha?
Roberts.
Oh, Roberts. So, yeah. Are we looking to play it short? Fabianski's not sure at the moment. We've set up to play it short.
No, I think he's pushed the men up. Yeah, he's gone long. Longish.
Yeah, he has played it long.
Suchek
with the flip
tries
on.
to find Antonio, but Leeds have cleared the ball out. Just a big lump forward. Sufal, good defending. Handball from the Leeds player. Yep. He's played on.
Are you joking, Mike Dean? Fucking handball.
He's now given that as a foul for. So I think it was Phillips that collected the ball. The ball
It was entirely
hands.
unintentional, but it was going up for a frame, wasn't it? It's all just bounced and hit him up in the hand. Hit Roberts. It was entirely intentional, but everyone stopped, and then Fornals was just sort of coming from behind.
It's just done a kind of professional foul, but I mean, Fornals is just everywhere, mate. Like he was never signed to be that guy, and look what he's doing. That's
how we say. Like, we signed him as a number 10, didn't we? I mean, did you read his interview today?
I've seen little clips. I've not seen a huge amount.
I don't want to be the big name superstar. He's like, I'm a hard-working Cockney boy. That's what he said.
God, you gotta love that. You gotta love a bit of Pablo.
Which, yeah, because don't forget when we signed him, right before that was the under-21 European Championships, wasn't it? And he was like going to be our new number 10, and he was going to play through the middle and unlock all the defences, and he's done really well in that tournament. I know Moyes has just made him into like a hard grafting. I don't even know what his position is now. He's like a centre mid, a wide player. He can play. He's just played anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah. Leeds are still on the ball, playing the ball through. They find space there. They take a box shoot from distance. Goes over the bar. Is that Rob? No, who's that?
Roberts.
Costa.
No, Costa. Helder Costa.
Good play from Leeds down the right-hand side, actually. Holding a bit of possession, and they just penetrated that ball through, and he found some space in the 18-yard box. And
no composure.
We were closing them down. We were closing them down, so he's put the ball over the top.
No one followed the runner, though. It was a clever bit of movement inside. I think, as we know, though, with a Leeds game, it's going to be end-to-end. They're not a compact team. They don't sit back. They just go like full on. Our goal kick. Leeds have turned it over again in the West Ham half. And my app just crashed. Fantastic.
Leeds still on the ball, just coming across the halfway line. Switches play completely over to left-hand side. Cuts inside the Leeds player. I don't know if that is Rafinha. Yep. Leeds have got it. Cross into the box. Oh, no. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh, it's a goal. 1-0 Leeds. Oh, he's giving a flag. Flag.
Oh, we'll go to VAR, won't it? Is it going to be offside, though?
Offside.
I'm not so sure. I've just seen that. I'm not so sure, mate. That's going to go to VAR. I think he might be on. I think Cresswell's playing him on. They're doing the lines up now. I think he's on. Checking disallowed goal. That's onside.
He's onside, yeah, I think he is.
What? No, I'm sorry. I'm not. West Ham fan. Yeah, great. He's giving it offside, but I'm really not sure about that.
What's he giving it offside for?
off the knee. He's saying his knee was further forward than than Creswell's back foot.
If that was West Ham, I'd be going fucking mental.
Yeah, I'd be going absolutely mental right now. Like, I'm sorry.
I tell you what, though, we're lucky with that because we haven't got started. We're 6 minutes into the game, and it has been all Leeds, and they've had 2 attacks. Good attacks, actually. They've held possession. They're playing decent football. There we go again. Bamford on the ball.
They're going forward again.
Going forward again. They're just on the edge of the left-hand side. Rafinha.
He's run it in.
Oh, it's gone out. It's gone out, ref.
Goal. It's gone now.
It's gone out, but they've put the ball in the back of the net, and it's actually a good goal again from Leeds.
Oh no, that one's out. That one is out.
Yeah, that is out.
I think it is out. I'm not sure. I need to say replay.
They're going to do VAR again, aren't they?
No, I don't think they can for a goal kick. The ref's giving the goal kick.
Yeah, it's out.
I'll tell you what, he's got that just about spot on, I think. But what did Tommy say before he walked off the stream?
Matt, what time are you on?
7:35, 36. Have I jumped in front of you again?
No.
All right. Yeah. What did Tommy say before he went off the stream? We'd only lose if we didn't turn up.
Well, we need to just calm. What West Ham need to do is just calm the beans a little bit and gain possession, calm the game down. Because currently, 8 minutes into the game, they've come out on fire.
We've started so slowly, and they have come out on fire. I think, is that a foul from Suchek? Is that another free kick to Leeds?
Matt, I'm going to leave you do this for 2 seconds, mate. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I think it is a Leeds. Yeah, Leeds free kick just inside their own half. They've kicked off, going backwards towards back with the goalkeeper. Has Cooper bring it forward, trying to play it out wide to Ayling. Ayling just makes it, but it's really far behind him. Leeds doing well to retain possession here, coming forward again down the right-hand side, into the middle. Oh, well played by Rice. Overturned it into Lingard. Lingard into Antonio. Antonio, well played with Lingard. Great 1-2. Lingard on the wing. Locks it back for Creswell. Creswell plays it in. But straight into the goalkeeper. First time we've really got on the ball and got at them. But we need to wake up defensively. Like, we're lucky. They've had 2 chances already. They've had the ball in the net twice in the first 8 minutes. And we've been saved once by a linesman and twice by the linesman. First real tack, though. Done well. Creswell hard and low, but straight to the goalkeeper. Antonio wasn't in the box. Leeds playing out from the back. West Ham are trying to press high up the pitch. The keeper plays it out to Cooper. Cooper's bringing it forward again. He's been forced back to the goalkeeper from pressing from Fornals. West Ham really pressing high here to try and win the ball back again. Diop's overturned it, brings it forward. He's giving it away. Leeds looking to counter on West Ham. Suchek, everyone's out of position. It's into Rafinha on the left wing. He's running at Dawson. He's pulled it back. Man over. Blocked by Diop. Into the hands of Fabianski. Guys, I think you're right. I think we might be bang average tonight. We haven't turned up. We have not turned up yet.
A mismatch, mate.
We had one half. We had our first good bit of play down the line. 1-2 with Lingard. He put in Creswell. Creswell crossed it. Keeper picked it up. Lee went straight back down the other end on overlap. Then he got at us again. Declan Rice bringing it forward now.
Gets dispossessed.
Wide, dispossessed, and they look to counter again. Rafinha's been lively on that left-hand side.
I think people are here saying we are warming up, and yeah, I think that's kind of true. I get that kind of vibe.
Yeah, but we need to warm up quick because, this... I'm not saying Moyes hasn't picked the wrong team, but the team just hasn't got turned up yet. And this is like...
We haven't even... The ball's not really been in their half apart from that one attack you're talking about. Apart from that, it's been all in West Ham's half. And that's the element of it. West Ham just haven't got a hold of the game yet. So I think once we get a hold of this game,
This is very much a... Bilic or Pellegrini performance where we just haven't started the game. It takes us 15 minutes to get in.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'll be honest, we're lucky we're not 2-0 down.
We are lucky we're not 2-0 down, yeah. If I was Bielsa, I would
linesman saved us. Well, I say we're lucky to be 2-0 down. I think the one that was one went off the end of the pitch went off the end of the pitch. I would say we're lucky not to be 1-0 down because I'm still not sure about that offside. I'll be honest.
Why have you got your phone in front of you?
Oh, because that's what I'm watching on.
All right. Oh, here we go. Antonio on the attack. Takes
Antonio.
Lingard at the edge of the box. Goes out wide to Fornals.
Whip it in. Deflected.
Deflection. But he chases it
header.
on. No one's there.
No one gambled. No one gambled on the second ball. Good work rate there from Fornals. Closed down though. That's only the second time we've really got into the box. Ball down the line. Well intercepted. Diop into Rice. Rice back into Diop. West Ham looking to come forward again. Diop's getting closed down. Forced to play it long. Went to Antonio, but Leeds control it off him. Cycle it back round again. I would say we're warming up, but we're taking a long time to warm up.
But I like seeing the ball in their half better than our half.
Mandy, what a crazy 10 minutes. Leeds are all out. They are. And I don't know if that's because of the 35 points and they're a bit worried or if it's just... I know they do play all out anyway. And it's a weird one because I remember I said the other night to the guys on Saturday night that I think they'll go out because they've got nothing to lose anymore. I think 35 is enough. So maybe they're going all out because they've got nothing to lose.
Good. Soufal hits the ball out.
Soufal straight out of play. Moyes is not going to be happy. I think he's telling everyone to calm down.
He's saying to the team, he's just saying to the team, calm down. God, I'm a busy man.
He's not happy, Moyes. He's telling everyone, calm down. Right, so Leeds throwing down their left-back position. With Dallas into, is that Bamford, who holds off Souček. Done well there, Bamford. They're looking to spread it, Leeds.
Good tackle from Rice. Good disposition.
Rice kicked Roberts' pocket.
There he is. Keeps driving forward. He's lost it.
He sort of won it again.
Yeah.
And you know what? Again, if I'm Leeds, I'm a bit angry.
I think they've actually shown the first 15 minutes has been 80% possession to Leeds. So far.
I tell you what, I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure about that. I mean, Declan Rice got the free kick, but I think he lost possession of the ball before that.
When Skies agree, do you think Moyes is going to Celtic? He's really not, mate. He is really, really, really not. I know he's got a Celtic connection. However, he's not leaving this to come to the Scottish League, mate.
Nah, I don't think he is.
He's not.
West Ham with a free kick, change position. Creswell pings it in. Looking for Souček.
No one's there.
And Meslier, is it Meslier? Oh, I can't pronounce this guy's name.
I don't know, mate. I mean, I said the player to fear. I said the player to fear for Leeds, and he's not even bloody playing. He's on the bench. Go on, West Ham. Press.
Antonio. Cooper bringing it forward.
Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, go on.
Go on, Lingard. Phillips has come back, but Lingard's pulled Phillips down.
Yeah, Harrison, isn't it? And the guys on Saturday said that, didn't they? They thought he'd start instead of Costa, and he didn't start him. I mean, we've been poor so far. They're showing that second goal again. That's out. You tell you what, that's a banging call from the linesman because he was straight up saying it was out. I don't know how he's seen that because he's got to see through the post, past the post, through the netting.
Thing is,
he must have gambled to an extent.
But forgetting about that, it's the positioning of the West Ham defence there for those two particular goals. Yeah. No. Dawson, well played.
Went intercepted into Fornals. West Ham can't get out at the moment. Leeds have play this high octane football. Into Antonio, looking Ben Rama.
Go on, Ben Rama.
Go on, Benny. Well
lucky.
Recovered. Is that Rafina?
Yeah.
Yeah, well recovered. Leeds come forward again, switching from left to right. Costa on the ball. He's kicked it straight out of play.
Antonio Ama gets round Phillips, plays into Fornals in the middle of the park. Tries to switch the ball over to Antonio. But the Leeds player dispossessed. Pays it back to the keeper.
Weren't on the safe wavelength here. It was the right sort of ball, but Anton, what's wrong with your shoulder?
Who's saying that?
Cyber.
No, I'm just resting, mate. I'm just resting.
Anton's already got neck pain.
You would if you were sitting underneath the stairs and you were my height.
Nigel, are we keeping you up, Anton?
No, honestly, Nigel, I've got 2 kids under the age of 4.
So he's always up.
Just always up, or you just don't get lions and the heat hits you. Sorry, my bad. The games maybe keep me, but it's making me sleepy as well.
Well, we had that electrifying first 8 minutes, which was all Leeds. Yeah, I sort of like. I think, like a couple said, we've grown into the game, but it's been a very stale game, hasn't it?
It's been stale. It's been stale because if you remember what the guys from All Leeds TV said, they said they will hold possession. Antonio driving forward on the left-hand side, cutting inside to the left. Cross balls in. Diving header. I don't know if that wasn't deflected, was it? No.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to see that again. Yeah, we've sort of grown into the game, but we've sort of neutraled out what they were doing, but we haven't actually done anything really attacking-wise. Toby, the ball playing carriers need to get a hold of the ball for a bit. Yeah, they do. Our possession's been awful. No, I think he just headed that straight out of play. Don't look happy though, Suchek. I think he knows he should have done better with that.
But the guys from all these TVs were saying that they're going to play this game with high level of possession. So far, that claim's been backed up.
Yeah, they do. They do play good attacking football, and they do sort of play all out attack the whole game.
There's a lot of movement with the Leeds team, passing move.
I remember. Was it United?
Oh, no. My link
down. Yeah. Was it United game? They were 6-2.
Back. What time are you on?
80, 28, 29, 30, 31.
I'm 33, 34.
I'm about a second behind you. That's fine. I'll just try refreshing it, see if it makes any difference.
Benrahma on the attack down the left-hand side. Plays in Lingard, back to Benrahma, back to Lingard again. Turns, looks forward, finds Creswell, plays it back to Lingard. Nice bit of play between him and Benrahma. Lingard's cut through, he's in the 18-yard box. Cuts inside his right foot, he trips over. He's given a penalty!
What?
He's given a penalty!
Come on, watching. Come on, reload stream. Oh, it's never...
Wow.
Mike, was it a penalty? I haven't seen it. I've just literally slowed in and seen
great attack from Jesse Lingard.
I've just seen Lingard sitting on the floor.
Oh.
Let's have a look at this. Right, he comes forward.
See it again.
Gets in the box. He does. You know what?
He does clip him. He's gone down really easy.
I was about to say, it looks like, but he hasn't got the ball, and he's actually stood on Lingard's foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is that Cooper that's not happy? Is it Cooper or Ayling? Ayling's not happy.
Ayling. Lingard, great interception, great play between Lingard and...
Ball carriers, mate. Ball carriers.
Lingard's on it.
Lingard's
on the penalty. Lingard's on the penalty. Matt, you can't hear me. I swear to God, you can't hear me.
I can now. It might have jumped out.
Lingard is on the penalty.
I didn't hear you for a second. Lingard's on the penalty.
Yeah. Go on, J-Lings.
What happened to Rice? What's happened to Deckers? Lingard on the penalty.
But he's going to hit it. Yes!
The keeper saved it.
The keeper saved it. And then he's on with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, for one, that's not a good penalty.
Oh, panic station.
Lucky Jesse.
1-0 West Ham, 1-0 West Ham.
I'll be honest, I'll put Deck back on penalties next game. That penalty was awful. That penalty was not good at all.
So, let me just kind of explain to you the build-up. Jesse Lingard and Benrahma, fantastic bit of football from just deep within the West Ham half, 1-2 with each other, playing nice bit of 1-2 touch football. Lingard finds his way through on goal. Yes, I think Jesse Lingard actually slips ever so slightly at that penalty. You'll see it again if they show you the retake, mate. I think his left foot slightly.
But it wasn't anywhere near the corner.
He's driven in. Lingard's driven into the box and he's been pulled over. The foot stepped out from Ayling. I mean, to be honest with you, mate, Ayling, I mean, if I was Bielsa, I'd be like, why are you putting your foot out in that position?
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
I'd say the same, you shouldn't be putting your foot out. He's not committed to that tackle. And he's pulled him down. Jesse Lingard hit the penalty. It's been saved, but the rebound
There was a comment I just saw when we got the penalty. Lingard gives us the penalty rub of the green. Yeah. And you know why? And I don't want to say this because I've said it. I think I said it to you before, didn't I? Remember, I had a big rant about VAR and penalties, and I said players go down because if you stay up, you don't get the penalty. In that position, if there was contact, he stood on his foot. If he doesn't go down there, he doesn't get a penalty. West Ham with a free kick.
Yeah. What's his name? Antonio was fouls. Where is it?
Club saying Souček take the next penalty. Should be taking the next penalty.
Good position for a free kick. So it's about what? 30 yards out, all just close to the byline. 25 yards.
Creswell to whip it in.
Creswell whips it in, or big whip over the top to Souček. Puts back on a penalty spot. But Leeds are on the counter attack. They've got the ball. Oh, good tracking back by all West Ham. Good tracking back by West Ham now. Jesse Lingard on the attack again. Feeds out to Antonio's wide on the left. He's been playing out there most of this game. Cuts inside, tries to drive through, but he's dispossessed.
I'm reloading because I was ending up being well behind you then.
Leeds have cleared the ball.
What time are you on now?
22, 56, 57.
Yeah, you're about 3-4 seconds in front of me. I don't know what's happened. Oh, well, leave it. Crack on. I've refreshed it about 3 times and it's just not having it. Oh, whatever. I got delayed on the penalty, or no, in the build up to the penalty. I didn't see the foul in real time, and then all of a sudden I'm 4 seconds behind you. Yeah, I'm not be honest. I'm still not having that slip. That was a poor penalty. You compare that to Declan Rice's penalty in the other game. It wasn't in the corner. It wasn't particularly powerful. If I'm the goalkeeper, I'm going to be a bit upset with that.
Yeah,
because he shouldn't be pushing that back out into play. Is the only thing I'd say. But we'll take it. Considering the way the first 23, 24 minutes has gone, mate, how we managed to get 1 up in this game.
Well, we'll take it, mate.
Absolutely. Maybe Mike Dean feels bad for the Red and he's gone the other way. He's going to start giving us decisions instead.
To be fair, though, I mean,
it was sort of an easy decision.
If he didn't give that penalty, Matt, there'd have been holy war.
You know what though? But the thing is, there was a penalty yesterday in the game, and the commentator said they didn't give the penalty. And the commentator said it. He said where you get the thing with VAR now, where it's clean obvious, you get some decisions where they just won't overrule the ref. It's so much 50-50 on the fence that, I would say, because of the way Lingard went down and the minimal amount of contact, if he didn't give the penalty, I don't think VAR would have overruled him. I think they'd have backed him up. Leeds coming forward down the left. Chipped over the top to... Is that Rafinha looking to cut inside Soufal? Soufal looks like he's done well. Over that, they're still trying to get the ball in Leeds. Down in the right back position.
Well done.
Good bit of link play. Chipped in. Oh, we're taking Fabianski. Again, I think we need to just calm the game down a little bit.
Yeah.
West Ham on the ball, going back to Fabianski. Nice little pass out to Dawson. Dawson with a big ping up the pitch to Antonio. Go on, Antonio. He's done well there. Go on, Benrahma. Antonio to ref. That's got to be a free kick.
Yeah, it's got to go a free kick for that.
Did he get booked for it?
The ball's been played through to Antonio and he's dummied it and tried to turn, and as he's turned, the Leeds player's taken him down.
He's got himself in front of him.
20 yards out.
It's probably, it was close to the box, wasn't it? It's just
really close to the box, yeah. 25 yards out. Perfect prime position for Creswell.
So Creswell, left foot.
Perfect prime position for Rice smashing it. And we've not really seen Lingard take a free kick.
Jay Lings looks like he's over it. Famous last words. I guarantee it's Creswell when it goes in the crowd.
What crowd?
I was going to go over the crossbar, high and wide. Guarantee. I can see it. He's going to be Creswell. Creswell's lining it up.
Look at that gap. There's a big gap there.
Yeah, that's good. It's just so the keeper can see it.
It's taking a deflection, and it went for that gap. But it's gone out for a West Ham corner.
Lucky there. Lucky. Because the keeper was out of the position there, and he did take that extra man in the wall where the gap was. It clipped off him.
Oh, it took Ailing. Hit Ailing.
It's a couple of yards wide. Couple of yards wide of the post, mate.
He was going for that far corner. He wasn't even going for the gap.
Right, free kick.
West Ham corner.
Come on, Cressy. Let's get a decent delivery.
Get the big men up.
Get our 6'4" centre backs up.
There we go. Yes!
Get in! That Craig Dawson again. Woo-hoo! The blue passport Beckenbauer, mate. He's on it.
Yes, mate. Craig Dawson.
Sign him up, lads. Sign him up.
Oh, can I get chocolate or something?
Who's marking it?
I don't know, mate. But listen, what an absolute banging corner from Creswell. Look at this corner. Look at all the men.
Who's supposed to be marking it? That's the only thing I say.
Suchek and Dawson. Look at the two of them, mate. If it wasn't Dawson, it was going on Suchek's head.
Have you got the Leeds picture up still in the background? Who's number 14?
I'll get that for you. I'll get that in a minute.
Who's that? Because that is whoever that was.
I don't know the number.
Benny slide off the pitch. Number 14. Does it not say the numbers?
No. But see if you look at the if you actually look at that, if it wasn't for Dawson, mate, that was going on Suchek's head.
Suchek's head as well, yeah. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was all.
Honestly, lads.
Dive in, mate.
That is brilliant. A fantastic goal from Craig Dawson.
And somehow, after being absolutely battered for 20 minutes, we're 2-0 up.
Absolutely. I can't believe I can get my head around it.
Leeds on the attack. Rice.
Oh, no. Bamford on the edge of the box.
Close him down.
Leeds still in the box. Good tackle there by Deckers.
Well done, Deck.
Antonio.
Tommy
Stay up. Oh, he's all right. I thought he'd gone down awkwardly.
The thing is, every time he goes down now, you just think, didn't you? You're like, oh, Antonio's down again.
Oh, unlucky.
Leeds still on the attack. Oh, unlucky Pablo. Sure, it's an handball. Leeds really going for it now. 2-0 down. Boy,
Ben Rama's been really quiet tonight.
Go on, Benny. He's had little bits, but then again, we haven't had much of the ball, so it's kind of been hard for him, hasn't it?
Oh, great play from Antonio. Great tackle from Thomas Suchek.
To retain ball.
Keep a hold of the ball. Right, he's like absolutely. I mean, they've had to put like 2 or 3 players on him. Dispossessed him, though, and it's now Leeds on the attack.
I know you gave us that penalty, but come on.
Oh, he plays the ball over to the back post. Creswell back to Fabianski. Well
Brilliant
done.
Ed. Well, composure, Creswell. Right, I'm going to try and reload my stream again. See if I can catch up to you. Refresh it. Last time I've done this, we got a penalty, so you never know. Maybe it'd be the lucky charm. What time you on?
You see Dawson has replaced Haller goal strike rate about the same this season. 30, 59, going on to 40, 31 just now.
How about 2 seconds behind you? That's a bit better. First. How many games did he do it in? He's done it in like half a season. Haller done it in like 2. Surely they got to get his loan signed up
It's a no-brainer.
He wants to foul. Oh, well done. And Dawson up and down the pitch. Big old clearance, that one. Got some mileage on it.
Deckers. Costa for Leeds. Attacking down the left.
He's done well to cut inside. Oh, that was unlucky.
Out for a West Ham throw in.
That was unlucky. That Dallas. What's he doing over there? No, he's the left back? Yeah, he's the left back. So he should be over there. Let's say he's the right back then, but Alien's the right back.
Antonio, good hold-off play. Oh. I love it. He's on the halfway line, and he sees Benrahma making a run, and he's tried to hit the ball with the outside of his right foot, but he's obviously caught it flat, square. Shanked it straight to the Leeds player. Oh, we've dispossessed them. Benrahma on the attack. Shoots from distance.
Go, Benny, have a shot. Have a pig. Have a pig. Oh. Yeah, well, might as well. Might as well, Benny. Keep your head up, mate. He just needs that goal, doesn't he? He needs that goal.
West Ham dispossessed it again. Antonio's on the ball. He's looking round, finds Jesse Lingard driving forward. Oh, good tackle there from the Leeds player. Then they're driving forward instantly.
It's Phillips, wasn't it? That was very well played from Calvin Phillips.
Good tackle from Pablo. Brilliant tackle from Pablo Fornals. Sufal's nearly lost it, although Diop's great play from Diop. Look at Diop! Look at Diop!
Go on, Diop!
He's still going forward. He's passed the ball to Jesse.
Oh, he got a nosebleed.
He's on the box.
Go on.
Benrahma.
Get in, Benny.
Put it in. Back. Oh, put it onto Diop. Oh, Lingard's gone for goal.
Go on. Oh.
It's gone over.
Mate, he's turning into prime Lionel Messi there.
Diop's collected the ball from a dodgy Sufal wall, and
he went past like four players.
Forward, and he's gone about 50, 60 yards.
He just kept going. I think in the end he got a nosebleed, and that's why he passed it off sideways. He's got all his subs warming up already. He's not happy, Bielsa.
No, he's not.
About
I remember once I was playing in a game up here, and I was centre half, and I got the ball.
Pressing.
Matt, can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
No, can you hear me?
In the game. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was just like, I feel like you can't hear me.
yeah, go on. So I just got zoned in there. And we were pressing. I was like, oh, go on.
When you collect the ball as a centre half and you're going forward, you lose composure because you're not used to it. And I couldn't stop laughing when I was doing it. And I got that vibe from Diop. It was like when he was running forward, he was getting by players and he started to laugh. So he had to get rid of the ball because if he didn't, he would fall over.
He was probably thinking, like, what am I doing this far up the pitch?
He's on the attack. Good defensive header by Diop. Tell you what, though, Matt, talk to me about Diop. He stepped up, hasn't he?
He did. He didn't have that. I said every player gets their
first game back.
Yeah, he had that game against, what was it, Palace? Well, he didn't play very well, did he? And then
nice play.
This time, Bonner's out, and it's taken him a few games. We said he would. It's taken him a few games to get going, and we know there's a player there. We know there's a player there in Diop, and you said it. He just has to find the right partner. I think you called it before anyone else. I think you called it, and you said he can't play with Bonner.
No,
because they're too similar. But again, put him alongside Dawson, who was happy to sit back and let him commit in and jump, make the tackles. And he looks like a better player again. So that sort of thing where we just watched, where he picked the ball up and he just ran with it, and got us up the pitch. You know, you don't want Dawson doing that, but you've got Dawson sitting.
West Ham have had 7 attempts, 3 on target. Leeds have had 2 attempts, 0 on target.
Does that not include the?
That doesn't include the 2 disallowed goals.
No.
Great play by Thomas Souček, although he loses it. Leeds still on the ball. They've lost it. Creswell intercepts. Finds Jesse Lingard. Back to Creswell.
You know what that Diop run reminded me of?
Oh, great play there from Antonio. Feeds into Benrahma.
Play it back in, Benny.
Benrahma's on the attack.
Play him in.
Cuts inside to his right
that
foot.
Too long. There's no options now.
Still got it. He's still got it. Shoots from distance. Oh, keeper has to save it.
Good save. That was a good shot. That was a good shot.
He created something from absolutely nothing there. We were on the attack. Benrahma, I felt like could have released it a little bit earlier, but
should have
didn't.
played Antonio in.
But then he's taken on like 3 or 4 players, and he's travelled all the way across the line of the box.
Got inside a better position.
Mate, that was sneaking in, I think.
Yeah, it
Good
was. That, maybe it might be at the post.
Maybe just hitting the post or something. Yeah.
But it's enough to pressure the goalkeeper and push him to save it.
West Ham.
Say, do you remember that? Was it the first game at Tottenham Stadium? We won 1-0. Remember Diop picked it up and he went past like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of when he had the shot, didn't he? And
West Ham corner, Dawson and Souček working.
Come on, Creswell. Need another special, mate. Another special, Creswell. Come on. Antonio putting pressure on the goalkeeper again, trying to keep him pinned in like he did the first one.
I thought he was going to get that.
Keeper's done well.
Yeah.
Absolutely shanked that ball. I think Creswell's offside as well.
Was it Dawson?
I thought was it Souček?
It was. No, it was Dawson. He was.
It was Dawson.
If the keeper hadn't got that,
didn't get that. It was in again
on Dawson's head. Yeah. Look at Dawson's run. It's focus, mate. I love the guy. I love the guy.
Like, I don't know why, but when he's attacking corners, he reminds me of Andy Carroll, like prime Andy Carroll.
Mate, look at that pressing. Leeds have played it short, and West Ham have just all gone out to get that ball back, and now they're playing a throw-in from 10 yards up the field.
Long ball. Oh, Dawson wins it, but Leeds get the second ball here. Well played by Phillips out to Ayling at right back. Is it Ayling or Rafina?
No, I think it's Rafina. He switched. Oh, it's gone out. It's gone out.
Oh. Clever bit of play. A ball whipped into Bamford, who on the volley clipped it over the top of the defenders to that Roberts running on goal, but slightly overhit. Out for a goal kick. They're a threat, Leeds, and they are going to be a threat. And as stupid as it sounds, this is the old West Ham to me. I still don't feel comfortable at 2-0.
Well, you're saying that now. Well, you would say that as a West Ham fan, let alone watching the first 8 minutes of this game.
Exactly, yeah. But like I say, I don't know if you watched the game against. I don't know if you would have seen it or not. When they played Arsenal the other week, they were 4-0. They were 4-0 down. And they got a goal back, and I think they finished 4-2 or 4-3.
4-3, oh yeah.
And like once he went to 4-2, I was like, you know what? I think they could get something
nice
out of this.
Play from Soufal. Nice play from Pablo Fornals. Declan Rice finds Jesse Lingard coming over the halfway line. Leeds have got three
players on him to get
on Jesse Lingard. I don't think that ball went out, but he's given a throw in to Leeds. Just focusing on David Moyes there. Leeds on the ball, plays it all the way back to the keeper.
The thing is, I don't think at this moment in time either manager's happy, as stupid as it sounds.
Diop comes and wins the header. Leeds get the ball.
Played it into Click in midfield. Calvin Phillips.
Leeds still got the ball. Nice. They are good football inside.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
I think Dawson's gone over the top of Bamford and he's given a free kick to Leeds.
Yeah, I don't think either manager's going to be happy with this. I know we're 2-0 up, but I don't think Moyes going to be happy at all. He tripped. Thought it fell into him. We've been quite poor, I think, to be fair. I think Leeds have been the better team.
We've been better. I think this half has had a game of we had a good spell. We had a good forward spell. I would say we've had a good 15 minutes. Leeds have had definitely the most possession. They had a good first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But apart from that, it's just been a bit of a kind of... I was yawning early on. No, I'm not.
Yeah, there was that spell of about 10 minutes when we finally got into the game.
Yeah, Deckers though, here he goes. Travelling through the box. Look at that run from Soufal.
Pick him out.
Side.
Whip it in.
He puts the ball into his left foot.
He's taking too
long.
long.
It back to Deckers. Deckers back to Soufal. Soufal finds Pablo. Pablo inside to Jesse Lingard. Tries to find Soufal again. But Phillips has come over, cleared it up, played it back to the centre half. Plays it back to the keeper, who kicks it out. Decker Leeds is still on the ball on the halfway line. And Deckers have done enough to clear that and dispossess the ball. Well done. Dawson finds Fornals, plays the ball back to Diop. Takes the ball on his left foot.
Go on, Diop.
Oh, nice turn from Ben Rama.
That's disgusting.
Oh, it's attacking. He's attacking.
Play
Release it. He
Antonio.
releases
Antonio,
it in.
Release it.
Pablo
Have a shot,
on the right
have a
hand
shot.
side.
Oh, it's too far out. Whip it
Oh,
in.
takes too long. Corner, West Ham.
Mate,
What a
that
turn from
turn
Ben
was
Rama.
disgusting.
Look at this.
Diop, replay that.
Oh.
Under pressure, and he's just like, nope, see you later. That was alien, wasn't it? He's just
He's just absolutely
Cruyff
taking him out of
turn
the game.
on the spot, one touch. Just a bit too far for 4 hours, and he's whipped it out for another West Ham corner, which is what we want, actually. We want the corners. Make the set pieces count, mate. Creswell again, that same side that we scored from. And last time Dawson and Souček and Dawson having words, setting up their plan.
Creswell.
And that same side.
No, he's got to check something. He's got to check something.
Mike Dean's coming over to do Mike Dean. Oh, it's because Antonio's pinning the goalkeeper, isn't he? But there's a defender in the way. He's allowed to stand there. Mike Dean will just say, look, I'm watching it. Don't touch him. But he's allowed to stand there. The keeper's got to go around him.
Got Diop on the front post, Antonio on the keeper. All the big man running from the 18-yard line. Creswell with a big ball. Oh, again. Who was that? Who was he was going for?
Souček, who just went straight into the post.
Smashes the post.
Oh, he could break a rib doing that.
He'll be fine. He's fine. You can tell he's fine.
But he's sitting up. If he's sitting like that, he's not done a rib. He's all right. He's probably just knocked the wind out of him. But he fully committed to that. If that ball's a foot lower, that's in the back of the net. Keeper's not getting anywhere near it.
See what everyone else is saying in the comments. Come on, Souček, get a big man he is. He'll be fine, mate. He's not. He's totally fine, Toby. Don't worry, mate.
Right. Leeds now coming out from the back.
Zenkai, you mad because Leeds battering West Ham? Lingard has to dive. No, you're all right, mate. There's never enough admins in this chat.
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know. Sorry. Is that stupid? What I'm saying here? Does that mean?
As in, there's no one like patrolling the chat. Yeah. Not as in like content. As in like, I'm guessing. Has this guy just been spamming?
Oh, the chat right. Is there?
Yeah.
Where is it? Zenkai leads out playing. Zenkai, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's just put you in timeout, mate, for a little while.
Sorry, guys. We sort of sometimes switch off the comments because we're a little bit behind, and we don't want to do a stale and spoil it. So we do try and jump back in, but
he's gone. Don't worry. Well, he's blocked for 5 minutes. I should have blocked him long term. So let me know.
West Ham with a throw in down at Leeds right back position with Creswell.
How many minutes?
We're just about to come up to 45th minute. Creswell into Lingard. 5 minutes, isn't it? It's 5 minutes, isn't it? Lingard. West Ham got another corner.
2 minutes. 2 minutes injury time.
2 minutes. West Ham looking for another free kick, another set piece.
Corner on the left-hand side. Crazy. An outswinger. Diop, Dawson, Souček. Here comes the... What are we going to call that?
The train.
The train. Oh, Dawson's hit! Oh, it's in the post! Dawson's hit the post!
It's in the post!
What a header! Honestly, what a header! The guys...
They cannot handle him. They cannot handle him at all.
I think it's a diving header.
Again, they just cannot handle him. Like that.
And there he is again, Dawson, clearing the ball from the defence, from one end of the park to the other.
They cannot handle him at all. And the pundits have been saying that's their one downfall, is it set pieces, and should be 3-0, mate.
It's Ben Rama. Oh, unlucky Ben Rama.
Oh, I should pick Antonio. Headed out for look at Dawson. Here we go. Look at this again. Let's see the replay. It's that same guy again. I'm going to look him up. When we go to half time in a minute, I'm going to drop the stream. I'm going to drop out of the link and I'm going to go look at their squad quickly. Because I need to see who this is. Leeds a bit in the left back position, playing to midfield, pushing, getting pressed again at the back.
Half time. Half time, lads. Half time. Buzzing. Absolutely brilliant. 2-0. I mean, I know we're going to dissect it a little bit, but just give me 2 minutes and we'll get started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to West Ham Irons United for Alf's halftime report. Without Alf, of course, it's Anton. West Ham are winning 2-0 at halftime against Leeds United at home. Irish Tommy and Jake have joined us. Straight over to yourself, Irish Tommy. 2-0 at halftime, mate. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah, got to be happy with that. Slow start from us, obviously. It took us, a good 20 minutes to kind of get up to the pace of the game, get into our stride. But once we did, there's only really been one team in it. We look dangerous every time we go forward. They're all over the place again on set pieces. I spoke about that before the game. We caused them untold trouble up at Ellen Road on set pieces, and we're doing the same again tonight. Already got one from Dawson, and he hit the post right there towards the end. So yeah, got to be happy with that. You can see the difference in quality. Once we got going, really, it looks like there's only going to be one winner.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jake, listen, it took West Ham a little while to get started, to be fair. I mean, the first 10 minutes was quite shaky. I mean, they had two disallowed goals, and depending on what day at the office and if VAR hadn't existed, things could have been different. What was your thoughts in the first 10 minutes?
Yeah, well, I thought we didn't wake up. I thought Leeds looked quite good going forward, I mean, well, that was marginally offside. When I first saw it, I thought that was onside, but then they bring the red line up, and his knee was just marginally offside, and then the ball was clearly out for the second one. But if VAR wasn't there, the goal still wouldn't have counted because it was given offside by the linesman. But that first 10 minutes we didn't kind of wake up. But I think the penalty decision. The penalty decision definitely woke us up. Interesting to see Lingard take over from Rice on the penalty taking decision, but he missed it. But he came back and scored the rebound and 1-0 up. And I thought we nicked that quite sneakily after 20 minutes, 1-0 up, because we didn't have a sniff in that first 10-20 minutes. I didn't think.
No, we didn't at all. And then, of course, the big man stepped up himself. Craig Dawson, got a banging header. And like Irish Tommy said, mate, I mean, he could have made it 3-0 to West Ham just there with that last bit of set piece. I mean, what if you're David Moyes, you're going in that first half, are you over the moon? I mean, you'll be over the moon at the results so far. But are you over the moon by the performance?
After the first 10 minutes, we woke up. But it took 10 minutes for us to get going. We could have been 2-0 down. As simple as that, but we're 2-0 up. 3-0 probably, in a way, flatters us, to be fair. I mean, Leeds are a good team, but they've been susceptible to, to our attacks and stuff. And, they're a good team, but we've just proved that we've taken our chances. And fortunately for us, VAR was working for the first goal. But overall, we woke up and we've been a better team, by far the better team in the first half. And we've pushed Leeds and pushed. And we've caused them to make mistakes, etc. So, yeah, it won't be overly happy with the way we started, but I think he would have been impressed by the way we've gone into the game, I think, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, here's a little cheeky surprise for you, Lukey boy. It's a man from South Africa, Joburg, Richard Farson, my brother from another mother. How are you doing, my man?
Hello, lads. How you boys doing? Lukey, long time no see, son. Looking good.
Yeah, boy. Well, I wouldn't say that, but fair enough. Cheers.
Richie Rich, talk to us, mate. How you feeling?
Look, I'm delighted that we're 2 goals up. It's been a strange first half, that's for sure. We didn't start particularly well, but my goodness me, Leeds are open on the counter attack. Wow, we put 2 to 3 passes together and we straight through them. I'm actually quite disappointed we haven't scored more. But yeah, I'll take it. 2-0 up at home, half time. They're a dangerous side, but they're incredibly open. So we need to just counteract that and put some more goals away in the second half.
It's not been our best performance. Obviously, we've seen better West Ham performances. However, it's a professional performance. We're getting the job done, Tommy, and that's the difference this season, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Like I said before, look, they have some quality players. They play a really nice brand of football. It's easy on the eye, but they are just very, very open. Yeah, I've turned on the main light in the room. I forgot to turn it on before I come on. Yeah, look, this is Leeds. This is how they play under Bielsa. They play an open attacking game, and they do leave space in behind. And like I said before the game, I said we just have better quality players all over the pitch. They have some quality players, but just not enough of them. So like I said, they need to add to the team in the summer. But this is exactly what I expected. What I said was going to come. I thought we were the better team. We've got the better players. We're in better form. And that's what we saw first half. Like I said, yeah, it took us a little while to get up to the pace of the game. We were a little bit sluggish in the beginning, and Leeds started, the better. But once we got up to pace, we were clearly the better team. And we look like we're going to go on and score another couple, I reckon. And that first goal, I have to say, that the interplay between Benrahma and Lingard was absolutely fabulous. I love in a game like this. Those two were perfect together. We saw it at Villa Park, another open game where they played some great, passes to each other. The way they ran off each other was fantastic, and we saw it for that first goal where Lingard was brought down for the pen. And that's why they're perfect together for these more open flowing games. And he also Benrahma, in fairness, I thought he had a really good first half. That little spin in the 42nd minute. I can't remember who was on his back, but it just gave a little spin Ailing, and he was gone.
Yeah.
And into Fornells. It's great to see it.
I'm going to put it over to you, Jake. Talk to me about Benrahma, mate. I mean, he struggled at the start. He was a bit quiet at the start, but he's grown into the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I sat here for an hour and said, Benrahma, yes. And for the first half an hour, he didn't really do much. But for that last 15 minutes, he really did. There you go. The names are back.
Yes. Let's see you, beaut.
I completely forgot what I was saying. But Benrahma, there you go. Benrahma, yeah, I mean, in that last 15 minutes, I really thought he came into it more, bit more skill. That term was incredible, and he's coming into it more. Lingard and Benrahma are becoming less invisible, and happy days.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's no denying it. Leeds play their game being with high possession. I think they've ended that half with nearly 70% possession. But they have had attempts. We can see what they're capable of doing. What do you fear in the second half, or do you fear anything in the second half? Or have you saw enough from West Ham to see this game out?
I can't believe they have that much possession. I mean, they're a very fast-paced team. When they get their ball, they don't muck around. They do try and get it as quickly as into the opposition penalty area as possible. They've got really quick free-flowing football. It's been quite an interesting game to watch. But 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline in football. One goal and they could be straight back in it. And we're strong at the back, but we're not undefeatable. But it's such an even game. It's quite interesting. We're not playing the same kind of football, but we're trying to make the most of our attack. So Rafinha is the player that I think is trying to make things most happen for Leeds. And if anything's going to happen, it's probably going to come through him. But they're not out of it, and we've not won this game yet. So 45 minutes to go. I'm going to be quite interested to see how they come back at us, to be fair.
Seth, you've just joined us, mate, for the halftime report. How are you feeling after that?
First 15 minutes, I was thinking I was dreading the worst of it because it looked like they didn't even know they kicked off yet. It was literally it was that bad. It literally was like got the first one. It was tight, very very close. I don't know how they saw that as offside. It was close, close margin, but I'll take it. Second one, the ball went off, but we just fell asleep. I don't know what happened. Just maybe they got a bit too overconfident. I don't know, but they just didn't turn up at all. And then next minute, we just got a penalty. Lingard got lucky with. Again, we'll take it. And then we just got back into the game. Then big Craig Dawson, once again, proving everyone wrong, come with a bullet header once again. I think that's Leeds' weaknesses, the set pieces. They can't deal with it. I don't know how many they've conceded from it. Probably a lot.
That'll be, I think that's up to 11. Well, if you won't count the first goal, so that'll be 11 now, I think it is.
Yeah,
but Rick,
he conceded 20. I think it's 29 goals now from like the first half, I believe, or altogether.
Yeah.
But we're not out of the game reach yet. We can't fall asleep again in the second half like that we did in the first half, because they'll end up scoring and then it'll be just like squeaky bum tight again. But the last 15 minutes proved that we are capable of like actually playing good football,
Yeah. Rich, when it comes to the second half, mate, how do West Ham see this game out?
I think we need to get another goal very, very soon, just to put the game to bed. I think 3-0 would be a mountain to climb for Leeds. But as Luke said, 2 goals up, it's a very, very interesting position to be in, because as he said, they score one, the confidence levels rise. Maybe we a bit uncertain suddenly. So I think we need to get that third goal. Benrahma's due one. He's had so many chances and got into great positions. He just needs one to hit the back of the net now, and then hopefully he can kick on. So the next goal needs to go to us. Simple as that. And then it's game over.
Yep. And the comments there.
Tom.
All right. Cheers, Jake, mate. Take it easy.
Cheers, Jake. Good to see you, mate.
Cheers.
Long Dark Tunnel was even saying himself, it might be 2-0, but it's Mike Dean. So true.
No, I think this is a different West Ham team when it goes to like as fans. Like obviously, if we concede and it goes 2-1, then obviously us fans are going to get a bit nervy, saying right, they're back in it now. But I don't think our players will. I think our players will just push on, and I think they'll score again. I do not see Leeds keeping us out in the second half. I really don't.
Yeah, no, I like it. I mean, listen, I'm buzzing from the result. I mean, sometimes you're not always going to play the fanciest, most nicest football. It's been one of those kind of. It's not been the best performance I've seen West Ham play, but it's been a getting the job done performance, and these are the games that we need to turn up and do that. We know that Leeds can be a good team. They've actually played. I think Leeds have actually played quite well in the middle of the park. They've had a lot of possession. They've been playing the ball really well.
They always do.
Yeah, they really do. So we definitely need to watch out for the second half. Any last comments from the lads?
Yeah, it's either going to be 4-0 or a tight 2-1. So
I don't hear.
No, I'm sticking with my 3-0 prediction. I'm going to go close, I reckon.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing some stats now. So Jesse Lingard's had 29 touches. He's covered 6 kilometres in the first half. But listen, Rich, before you go, mate, they're really struggling with Craig Dawson and the set pieces. I mean, Craig Dawson is unbelievable at these headers, isn't he? And just finding position and finding the ball. And if him and Souček, if it wasn't Dawson for the goal, Souček was behind him sweeping up to get the other header in. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Those two absolute monsters in the air. It's actually scary how dedicated they are to the cause. Like, they will both run through brick walls for West Ham, which is so great to see. And those are the type of players you need in and around the squad. That's why we're doing so well. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of them scores a header in the second half. I really wouldn't. Leeds are scrambling when it's
and it's no accident. It's no accident. Look, clearly these corners are being worked on in training.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what they're doing. They know that Dawson's going to try and get in the end of it. They know where Cresswell's going to put it. So it's really well worked, and fair play to whichever coaches are doing this in training, because it's paying huge dividends this season that we have such organised and dangerous corners and free kicks. It's great to see, and like Dawson's so unlucky not to have a brace.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Richie, before you go, mate, just quickly talk to me about Diop. What's your thoughts on him?
It's been shaky tonight. He really has. He gets the ball, and when he looks up to pass, 90% of the time, it's just a hopeful punt upfield. So you can see he's struggling with confidence, and it's been a season and a half now where he's struggled with confidence. So fingers crossed he can just get spoken to by Craig Dawson, calm him down, just tell him to go back to basics, and I have faith he'll improve, hopefully.
Yep, excellent. Same one to you, Cess. What are you predicting?
Cheers, lads. I'll
Cheers,
see you boys later. Cheers,
Take it
boys.
easy, mate.
I'm predicting that we don't fall asleep for the first 15 minutes for the second half again. I feel that we can get another goal. I mean, just to kill off the game. I think it can happen. I'm going to still go 3-1. I'm still going my prediction because I think we'll go 3-0 and then they'll have to score later on. It'll just be too late. That's what I think.
Yep, absolutely. Right, lads, I think Leeds have made a change already. So they've brought on, I'm just going to try and get their lineup here. They've brought on Alioski. I don't know who's gone off for them, though. I can't see who the substitute is for Leeds. So I'm not sure. Oh, they've brought on 2 subs, actually, and Harrison's on as well. So Leeds have made a double change in the second half. So thank you very much for joining us. And
cheers, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Tommy. Take it easy, mate. Cheers, Cess and Luke. We'll get Matt back in as well. Cheers for that, lads. Oh, look, don't be so sad.
Oh, I'm tired. That's his fault. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go now. Yeah, I'm going to go
Cheers,
now.
Boy. Listen, if you want on for the review, let us know, mate.
Yeah, see what I can do, mate. No worries.
So they have taken off Mateus Klick, who's playing centre mid, for Alioski, who's a right back. If I remember right, I'm sure he's a defender. Probably not. He's probably like a centre forward or something. I got entirely wrong. And they took off Helder Costa for Jack Harrison.
Second half's kicked off.
Which is what we thought they'd do in the first place.
Matt, you need to give me 2 minutes, mate. I'm going to let you talk. What are you kicked off?
2 seconds, mate. I'll stream back up.
Two substitutions made by Leeds. I wonder if Stell's having a problem getting connected for some reason.
There we go, yeah. I'm in.
Oh, good.
Leeds straight away on the attack. West Ham pick it up and go to the counter. Lingard looks for Antonio, but it's intercepted.
What's your time, Matt?
45, 45, 46, 47. Ticks in behind Creswell, whips it across. Well taken by Fabianski.
I'm 45, 59, 46. Are you coming on? Can you hear me?
Oh, surely a foul there. There's plenty of advantage. Antonio brings it forward, looks to Lingard.
Benrahma on the left. Pings the ball in. Straight to keeper.
Oh, there's a hard cross there from me. That's got to be
Matt,
inch perfect.
I'm going to leave this to you for 2 minutes, mate. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
There you go, mate.
Matt.
And now my stream's died. I'm reloading my stream.
Matt, can you hear me?
Yes, mate. Yes, mate.
Refresh, because I'm ahead of you, mate.
3, 2, 1.
What time are you on?
Again.
46, 57, 58. Oh,
yeah, Bamford. Oh.
I'll tell you what, we've been riding our luck. I'm on 47, 06, 07, 08.
Yeah,
so if you guys refresh, you should.
You're only like a split second ahead of me.
Diop was ball watching there.
Yeah, he did get caught ball watching, not following Bamford. Dawson's also short. Dawson was deep there. Miscommunication between the two of them.
We've been we've been riding our luck, haven't we? They've been unlucky.
First half, yeah. I'll be honest, I don't know about your opinion, still. I'm still not convinced with that offside.
Hang on a minute. I need to turn the volume down. Hang on a minute.
What time are you on again? What time are you on still?
43, 44, 45.
Oh, I shouldn't have refreshed. It's got worse.
Oh, why? Send yourself another link.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced about that penalty. So I'm still not convinced about the offside for their first goal. I've seen a couple of pictures online at half time, and the angle it just don't look when they put the first line down, like the first line by Creswell's foot, he looks onside.
Yeah.
And then they put a line down from his knee that's not even touching his knee, it's in front of his knee, that makes him look offside.
But this
we've
is
started really
this is
sloppy again.
VAR for you, mate, isn't it? VAR will give you.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be like a clear and concise error, isn't it? Offside. It's not supposed to be interpretation.
That's why VAR has been really, really poor.
Oh, just too far for Lingard. We've still
I think again we've started sloppy again in this. Yeah, look, Andy Pepper has said it. We've started sloppy again. We're getting away with it. You know,
Leeds coming forward again, looking out to the fullback, looking to whip it in. Jack Harrison or Sufal on the goal line clears it up.
Good evening, John. Hope you're all right, mate.
Go on, fans. Oh, ref. That is a naughty tackle. Is that Calvin Phillips?
What time are you on now, guys?
I'm on 57, 58. You're about 4 seconds in front of me.
Oh my word, you've gone even further ahead now.
I'm on 04 now. Don't bother me. It bothers you though.
I'm on 08
behind him.
09, 10.
Oh, you're about 2 seconds behind me, and I'm about 4 seconds behind him.
I'm on 23, 24, 25.
And you refresh again. Close the app completely and come back into it.
No, mate, I'm all right.
Not you.
Anton.
Yeah.
Hang on, lads.
Just close the thing completely and go back into it. West Ham on the ball. Just Lingard tried to nick it around the corner. Picked up by Leeds. Leeds coming forward. Out wide to Aiden at right back. He's going to whip it in. Big one to the far post. Head on it from Dawson. Rice with second header deflected. Overhead kick.
Oh, what a save from Fabianski. That was an overhead kick from outside the box.
From Rafinha. That was Rafinha, wasn't it? Yeah. So, corner to Leeds.
Oh, it's taking a deflection off the up.
Oh, yeah. So, half time, I had a look, see who that number 14 is. That's Lorente, their biggest centre back. That's the 6'1" centre back they got. Oh, cleared. Good clearance. Needs to get on the second ball, though, lads. Swinging in again.
Deckers has got rid of it.
At the back post. Pablo. Oh, nice little touch. Go on,
Antonio.
Go on,
Antonio. Go on.
Antonio,
look at White left. Look at Ben Rama. Look at Ben Rama.
Look at him. Get him in. Get him in. Jesse's had a look.
It's gone out for a corner.
Oh, that's what we want, though, lads. Creswell's in whipping again. They weren't enjoying this in the first half. They need to work on something. It's 13 goals they've conceded from set pieces now this season, which is the worst in the league.
They're reminding me of Bielsa's reminding me of the way damn it, forgotten his name.
Pellegrini.
No, before him.
Bilic.
He reminds me of Bilic, the way he manages his team. It's like, go for it, but let's not worry about defence.
Right, corner there. Whipped in.
Off the bar from Fornals.
Oh my word! Oh,
mate, what a shot! What a ping from Fornals. Oh, like literally.
Sorry, lad. You got to find a way of catching up with me.
No, it's fine. I'm actually. I need to go charge my phone. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Don't worry, mate. I'm all right. But what a shot from Fornals.
Great shot.
What time are you on?
I'm now on 51, 56, 57, 58.
Oh, you're only a couple of seconds in front of me. But, mate, what an attempt from Fornals. Leeds now coming forward again. As they do. They play basketball. They don't play football. West Ham trying to pass it round at the back. Leeds are going to press you for that, West Ham. They have done. They've nicked it off Rice. Ran into the box. He's had a shot. Wide. Oh, why? I don't. West Ham there, trying to be clever and playing out from the back, which is literally what Leeds want. I know. I can't remember if it was Tommy or was it Richard that moaned at Diop's been playing it long ball from the back when he's been playing out. But when we're back in our own penalty box, I've done it again. West Ham trying to play it from the back. They're giving it away again. Leeds on the ball on the edge of West Ham's box. Crossed in, cut out by Diop. It's eventually cleared by Sufal up towards the halfway line. It's literally what Leeds want. They want to press you high. They want the ball.
they're playing like a big team would play. You know, where they're pressing, they're trying to harry us. Bielsa's sort of worked out that we're not very good when we're pressed like that.
At the back, no.
Yeah, we kind of
It seems
suffer a
quite
little
long.
bit when that happens.
Antonio, bit of a high foot there. That'd be a Leeds free kick. Yeah, no, honestly, Richard at half time made a comment about, he ends up playing it 90% of his balls, the opposite playing them long, like aimless long balls. Well, you know what? If it's towards Antonio will compete for it. But at the moment, we are better off playing those long balls than we are trying to play it from the back, because it's, there's a few teams in the league that do it very well. Leeds are one, Liverpool are one, and Man City are one. Well, Liverpool used to be one. Leeds are one, and Man City are one. They like pressing from the front very high up the pitch to regain possession. So playing out from the back does play into what they want. Leeds at the back again, playing forward, switching it from right to left. Come forward here.
What time are you guys on now? Because my link went.
Refreshed yet. I'm on 10, 11, 12. Oh, well done. Dick Creswell just stood up.
You're up with me.
All right. West Ham.
Keep it, Declan. Keep it, Declan.
Ben Rama. Antonio. Go on, Antonio.
Over the top for Antonio.
Go on.
Good check. Good chuckle.
If he got that ball first, he was in. Yeah.
What are you on now, Anton?
54-38.
Yeah, we're all on the same now.
Yeah. Leeds coming forward again. In the left back position, just inside West Ham's half.
Leeds have started the second half exactly how they started the
first half. Yeah. Well, I don't know. This is a mix though, because they started, but we've also started quite sloppily and poorly and let them do it again, like we did in the first half.
You're absolutely right, Lee. It's not going to be an easy second half, and we're kind of being improved there.
No.
But we just got to ride our luck, I guess.
Leeds at the right, in West Ham's right back, left back position, trying to probe forward. Well, Diop's won the ball well there. Go on, Benny.
Go on, Benny.
He's waiting for one tackle. Where's the runs, lads?
Oh, look at someone make the run. Shoots from distance. Oh!
And a pop. You know what?
He's looking confident, Ben Rama. He's looked up for it today.
And do you know what though? No one really did. Like no one could make a run there.
Antonio made a run early, didn't he? But everyone was man marked. So
yeah, everyone was man marked. Lingard tried to make the run, but the player stayed with him. Yeah, so he had a pop. It's not that far off.
Good evening, Mr. Trevitt. Hope you're well.
Don't shoot, you don't score. You don't shoot, you don't score. Leeds now coming back again. I say they play basketball. They don't play football. They play basketball, don't they, Leeds? It's just end to end for 90 minutes.
We're not getting into the last game of the season, are we?
They're saying about it, but the club have said it, but the government haven't. I did read that the other day.
Apparently, there's a thing out that they'd want to try and do the last 2 games of the season to give every team a home game.
Yeah,
but
home game, which I don't think they're going to be able to do.
But I think they will not allow it this season, to be honest, because they've, when you listen to what's been said. Now that the schools have gone back, that just expect a kind of rise.
Leeds coming forward.
Same mistakes again, mate. Making the same mistakes over and over again.
Which is the schools back. Oh, what a header from
played
Creswell.
by Dawson. Corner ball to West Ham. Corner ball to Leeds, sorry. When Sky still giving the ball away too easily, I totally agree. English Yardie, surprised that Harrison didn't start.
Well, the
corner ball to Leeds United.
The Leeds fans on Saturday said they expected Harrison to start instead of Costa. So
well, I think I've skipped ahead suddenly. I don't know if you guys
same.
have.
13,
I'm on 57, 14, 15.
Yeah.
16,
I'm on 18, 20.
Yeah. We're all on the same still. Leeds on the attack. They're back in the right back position.
That's weird. That's just skipped that corner completely.
Yeah, it did, didn't
don't know what happened with that corner. It just skipped here.
Good evening, Peach. My headache's still not gone, mate. I hope you're well.
Peach. The ledge. Peach. Matt, did you watch Still Show last night?
I haven't yet, mate. No, I've actually been working all weekend. I need to catch up on it.
Yeah, trust me. You do.
Stephen, Everton not getting top 4 after the defeat by Chelsea, but ironically, that Chelsea win could actually work in our favour because we'll have 2 games in hand over them. And no, after this game, we'll have a game in hand
Pinball
over
in the
them,
middle there.
and we're only 3 points
Souček's
behind
down
them.
at the moment. Souček down, holding his ankle.
Yeah, but I trust in his Terminator-ish.
I mean, I'm trying to see it here.
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
That wasn't very nice.
I'll tell you what.
That was a really bad challenge, that.
For a Mike Dean, I'm surprised Mike Dean ain't reacted to that because he was off the floor with his studs showing. Like,
yeah.
That's got Mike Dean red card written. I don't think it is red, but that's got a Mike Dean red card written all over it. He wins.
You got to earn it, Luke. You got to earn it, mate.
Still can be a front, but I can't.
I don't know what he means by
that. Look, Stell is on the same link as us. You will not take the link.
Oh,
if you take the
I've
link,
been making a kicking video.
You've got to give up. You've got to give up whatever you watch it on to go on the same link. So we're all synced up. You're 30 seconds ahead, mate. Look.
He's 30 seconds ahead, is he?
Yeah, I think he's watching it like live or something.
Oh, they're bringing Rodrigo on.
Rodrigo on. It's their final sub. He's going for it, Bielsa.
We just got to hold this. You know, we're still not playing
Long
that
ball
well.
over
To
the
be honest
top.
with you,
over the top for Bamford. And my stream just froze.
We've got men back now, though. Oh, he shoots from distance, goes wide. But do you know what? Even though they're going to make this sub, right, 30 minutes to go, West Ham just need to get a hold of this game like they did in the first half. I have the faith in that we can do that. We've ridden our luck, like you said, still. But now's the time to
grow
just
into
get
the
a hold
game
of
again. Yeah.
What's our
No,
subs?
I'm just
We've not
saying
even...
that's-
Let's have a look and
We
see.
haven't made these subs yet, have we?
No, I'm just looking here. We've got Martin,
Johnson,
Trott,
Balbuena,
Johnson, Balbuena, Noble,
Lanzini.
Lanzini, Bowen, and Odubike.
Yeah.
Rodrigo's on.
We got Bowen and Lanzini, I guess.
Rodrigo's on for. I didn't see. Who did he come on for? I just entirely missed it because I had to refresh my stream. I saw he came on. I didn't see he came on for.
I don't know who he came on for.
You know what? It's going to annoy me.
The middle of the park.
Jump out of my stream quick because it's going to annoy me otherwise.
Rodrigo on. How do we feel about that? Well, if he's on his game, he can cause us trouble.
He scored, didn't they say the Leeds guys say he scored like 2 goals in the week in the under 23s? So
go on, Souček. Well done. Antonio collects the ball. He's dispossessed. But Antonio wins it back.
Rodrigo on for
the
Tyler
wing on the
Roberts,
right hand side.
who's actually been rather
Tommy
awful.
Souček.
So yeah,
Antonio's kept the ball in. Finds Benrahma in the middle of the park. Nicks the ball around him. Oh, he's given a foul and a free kick to West Ham.
Yeah, they brought him on for Roberts.
Nigel, agree. Lanzini, a man, something to prove, but not
He ain't got
proving
the
it.
legs, mate. I'm sorry, he hasn't.
No.
He hasn't got the legs. Since that injury like ruined his career.
Do you know what? Lanzini coming off the bench.
Off the
I'm
bench
fine
be
with that.
different, but he can't
I'm
start.
not fine with it. I'm not fine with it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who would he replace at the moment?
Right
I
now?
wouldn't put him on.
No, right
Wouldn't
now,
put him
no.
on
I
before
don't think
now.
we need to.
I think
Right now, no.
Bowen would be better coming on. He'd
I
make
reckon
more
in
of
10
a
minutes. I reckon in
fist
like
of
10
it.
minutes' time, I could see
Noble
Benny coming off.
and Noble
If anyone's
to
gonna come
secure
off.
it in midfield. I can see Noble coming on.
Free kick.
West Ham
from
free
West Ham.
kick.
Creswell whips it in. To
Puts
Diop.
in.
It's on the edge of the box. Declan Rice shoots again. Trickles in.
They
Oh,
said
handball. It's a handball. Is he going to give a
They've called it
handball?
a handball.
He's saying no.
Mike Dean saying no, corner.
Dean! Mike Dean!
The players.
It ain't about you! Don't
It'll
check
go to
VAR!
VAR will have a look.
Ball. Oh, no.
That's handball.
It is the
That's
rule.
handball.
So's that. That's
And
handball.
that's handball. And that's absolutely handball.
That's
The
handball.
last,
I think
the last one for me, yeah, the last one.
that's not.
You've got-
Yeah, this one here because the ball's going towards goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits his hand.
It's
Lays the handball.
handball!
Yeah. He's not giving it. Not checking
I
it either.
can't believe he's not even VAR. Why do they not VAR that? What? I don't understand the VAR rule. Oh,
Then
dear,
Rama.
lads. VAR is absolute shite.
Get it back in. Oh, don't get caught out on the counter, West Ham.
foul.
Don't get caught on the
Bamford.
counter.
It's fine.
Clear
West
it.
Ham got bodies back. We've got bodies back.
Yeah, but
I can't.
it has to be deliberate. But the other day, there was a ball hit someone's hand in the penalty area when it was down by his side, and there was a decision made. So you tell me.
Find the ball through. Leeds are coming through. Plays the ball into the edge of the box. Save from Fabianski.
Oh, great
Carries
save,
out to
Fabianski.
Benrahma.
Get it away, get it away. Don't piss
Benrahma,
around with it,
he's done
Benrahma.
He's done it.
Well
Go
done.
on.
The thing is, I would say.
Yeah, good point, Toby. Yeah, but you know the rules are the rules, so I don't understand the rules anymore, to be honest. Did it check
I would
it?
say
WMP?
No, it did. Well, they must do, but it did look like we didn't see it on the screen, did we? I got the sound on, so I can't hear it. I would say if they did though, it would balance out for that offside in the first half. I don't think it was offside. Not that things should be balancing out because that's the point of VAR. I was supposed to get it right every time. It's one of them. I think at the start of the season, you'd have got it. When they were giving out every single thing, if the shot was on target, it was a penalty. I would say they'd give it. But now they are starting to get more. Is his arm away from his body? Is he making himself bigger using his arm? So I can kind of see why they didn't give it.
How can you change the rules halfway through the season? They did
haven't.
last season. They did last season.
It's
Change the rules halfway through the season.
They have done it this season as well with something. What have they
Well,
changed?
they changed the rules for subs
like
last
subs
season.
and stuff, didn't they? Yeah, they've done
they've done something. They have done something. I can't be bothered to say it. I should say it. I shouldn't say that.
They've changed the rules for handball.
Γεια σου Μέλιος, τι κάνεις?
Until next season.
Όλα καλά.
Because like there was that one, was it the Fulham one when he scored the other day, and it got against against Tottenham, and he got disallowed for handball.
Yeah,
They've
that's
changed
the one
that
I'm
rule.
talking about. That's the
They've
one I'm
changed-
talking about. And that was
they've
down
changed-
by the player's side, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And yet
but that's
they
'cause he scored from it. Because there's
well, you can't have it
there's
for one and not for the other.
There is, but the problem is that they've changed the rule now, but it won't come into effect till June the 1st or July the 1st.
Yeah, you're right.
But at the moment,
Yeah.
you do have one for another.
I think
The
WMP
scoring-
has hit the nail on the head there. That's the rule. Handball rule
Everyone else,
is
no
if you're a top
penalty.
6 club, you get a penalty. Everyone else, no penalty. Nail on the head, mate.
Is that why we had a penalty in the first half?
Wasn't
No,
handball,
Jesse,
was
it
it?
was Jesse Lingard, wasn't it? It was Jesse Lingard.
It wasn't handball, was it? It was a dead cert pen.
Go on, Antonio.
I'm actually surprised Mike Dean gave it.
Leeds have just cleared the ball. Well done from Dawson. Souček driving forwards on the right-hand side. Goes out for a Leeds throw-in. Leeds have got the ball. Driving forward from the back. Plays it out wide. To Rafinha.
Clever ball inside there.
Rodrigo.
Good touch.
Driving forward on his left foot. Shoots from distance.
shot.
Cleared from West Ham. Goes out for a corner to Leeds. That boy has come on for Leeds. Alioski. Alioski's
Good evening,
been
Ross.
decent.
We are not playing very well, mate, but we're winning 2-0. You know,
It's been a kind of Leeds in the first half had destroyed West Ham in the first 15 minutes, and Leeds in the second half have destroyed West Ham pretty much most of this
20 minutes
second half. Yeah.
Whipped
Whereas
in,
in the
headed out
first
for another
half we
corner.
had a spell of like 10-15 minutes where we were decent, and that's where we got our goals, albeit set pieces. But we've not got into the game in the second half at all. At all.
we're just riding our luck. It's one of those games, isn't it? We're not on form. I think taking a long break between games just doesn't suit West Ham United.
Has actually impacted us there.
Yeah.
Never has done.
Oh, cleared again.
Well
Second
done.
ball, guys. Cleared again.
Am I wrong in thinking that all three presenters have had a haircut? Well, Anton hasn't got any hair anyway. He's going bald.
I had mine done about 2-3 weeks back.
There you go. And I thought, oh, that looks all right. So I had mine done as well.
I just gave up waiting. I gave up waiting for the barbers.
I thought Matt's looked all right. I didn't want to look. I didn't want to look like a baldy like you. So
everything, mate. I taught you how to present. I taught you how to do YouTube. I taught you how to.
Leeds coming forward again.
You are
Out on
so
the right
full of
with
it.
Aylin.
Alien looking to whip it in. Past it inside.
Toby, all do it yourself. It is do it yourself, mate.
Rafina.
There are bits sticking out that
well played, Fornals.
You don't notice at the
Creswell.
time.
Well played, Creswell. Just forced Rafina out of the pitch there.
Vino, they get a discount for 3 people.
Still gets an OAP discount.
Oh, so clever. You get a discount for just being Scottish, don't you? For being a Kilmarnock fan. All he's got to do is show his Kilmarnock season ticket, and they go, "Yeah, all right, Jock, get 10p for a haircut." I can't do a Scottish accent.
Apparently, they might be getting relegated this season. Apparently,
you do what?
Apparently, they might be getting relegated this season.
God, what are you going to
do? Leeds coming forward on
You're
the
ball.
ball.
You're going to have to look for another team to support. I'll tell you what, you might become a West Ham fan after doing all these YouTube stuff.
Leeds coming forward again. Nice interplay on West Ham's right-hand side. Back into the middle.
Well done, Fornals. Go on, son. Go on, son. Oh, plays in Antonio on the left-hand side. Lingard's making the run. Antonio's still got the ball. Out on the left.
He's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. Still got it.
Lay off.
Still got it.
Ben Rama.
Go on, Benny.
Have a dig.
Oh,
he tried to be unselfish.
Wait,
He tried to be unselfish. He tried to pick out Lingard. Yeah, Luke, what on earth was that accent still?
Yeah, well.
He says, all right, and can support Chelsea like Stell.
Chelsea like Stell, exactly when Sky's made.
Honestly, Michael, Lingard, I think Ben Rama's probably been our brightest player today. Lingard's done all right, though. But don't know.
Who's been our brightest player? Dawson. Dawson, probably.
Mate, he's been lethal at the set pieces.
Oh, look at that. Look at that tackle from Dawson.
That's a challenge and a half, isn't it?
I think he has been our best player today. Yeah, he has been our best player today. 20 minutes to go.
Scott, you still haven't got your shirt yet. What is going on?
I emailed Scott the other day and I asked him and he replied, is he in the chat?
Yeah.
He said he's probably...
Scott, he's probably sent it by...
Get a block on.
Good block.
Close it down again.
I sent Scott...
Scott, mate, he's probably sent it by carrier pigeon. That's why it's taking so bloody long to get there. He's gone, what's the cheapest way I can get this to Scotland?
Mate,
I'll tell you what, I'll stick it on the back of a pigeon and let him bloody take it for you.
A lot of effort went into the packaging of that, by the way.
Scott agrees. Look, absolutely.
Canada's a long way away, mate.
I'm trying to remember when I sent it.
Corner kick to Leeds.
Whipped in.
Clear it. Well done.
Near post. Clear it again.
That was chest.
Go on.
Benny, let's go.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Look at Steve, get it over.
Oh. Into the keeper's hands. More height on that ball. Without a bit more height on that ball from Lingard, we were in.
Scott, you can rile up Anton when the shirt doesn't arrive, mate. That's when you can rile him up.
Scott.
When you find out he sent a Killy shirt, not a West Ham one.
It's impossible to rile me up. You'd be as well investing all that wasted energy into trying to rile me up by just literally talking to Stell and riling him up.
Scott, did you hear what Matt said? He sent you a Kilmarnock shirt signed by his kids in crayon.
Good ball out from Dawson. Go on, Fornals. Out to Lingard. Back to Soufal. Chip it down the line for Lingard.
Good chip over
here.
All gone.
I'm going to see when I sent that. Actually, I'll have the receipt for it.
Throw in. Oh, balls on floor. What's going on here? West Ham sub.
Bowen's coming on
for Ben Rama.
I think Ben Rama's coming off.
I said number 9. He's putting a good shift, Ben Rama. He looked lively.
You can see he's upset, but you can. He's been all right. He's been all right, Ben Rama. He's not been that bad.
He's been creating. He probably just wants a bit more solidity that maybe Bowen will give.
Isn't it awful, Ross? Isn't it that a presenter yawns on screen?
Go on, Bowen.
Isn't it?
On the ball. Get it forward into Antonio. Oh, Antonio fell over.
I sent that parcel to Scott on the 19th of February.
it's nearly a month, but you did send it to Canada.
Should have got there. Should have got there by now.
No. Scott seems to think. Scott had messaged me the other day saying, I messaged him and he messaged me. What was it you said, Scott? Sorry, I'm telling everyone what you've been. Oh, they'll get rid of it.
Chance for Leeds. Oh, he's absolutely shanked it.
I tell you what, their finishing has been poor, and we've been lucky.
I tell you what, you say that they were 2-0 up inside 8 minutes still. It went for the Lions. The finishing went poor.
Scott replied to me saying, "Not yet, Anton. I wouldn't expect it until this coming week." So
yeah, he said he's put in the chat now. I expect it this week.
Yeah, and Scott, when it doesn't arrive this week, you can start becoming upset.
When the new season starts in August, you haven't received it yet.
Now, when's the hoodies coming, mate?
Well, I've given you the link. When
no,
are you
you've
gonna...
not. Well,
I have.
No, you've
no,
not.
I have.
I have. You really haven't, mate.
You haven't. Do you want me to dig out the?
Yeah, go dig it
out.
out.
I'll dig it out. I'll dig it out.
Still, where's the beer mugs?
I found the hook. Yeah, where's the beer mug, Anton?
Mate,
where's the beer mug?
Literally, see where you're sitting there, chilling out, doing nothing, watching your telly at night time. Like chilling out, having a cup of tea, watching your Netflix, watching his Netflix drama, whatever he's watching, The Crown or something like that.
Where's the beer mug?
Actually, Stell, why don't you put on the interview behind you just now? Go on.
Why would I want to do that, Anton? You're the royal. You're the English one here, apparently.
British one, you should say. British one.
Anton needs to do the hoodies because he's the graphic genius.
Pushing up.
Go on, Reese boy.
Reese. That's the last one coming on my show, mate.
Go on.
Into Suchek. That's a foul.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. Just outside the box. I'll tell you something. Thomas Souček has
taken a beating tonight,
Scott, I try, Scott.
No, Scott. Do you know what, Scott? Do you know what Matt does? He tries to wind it all up. He tries to. He's in there,
and then he sits back and watches.
He sits back and watches.
I just stir it a little bit, just a little bit.
I'll tell you something, Thomas Souček. I don't know a player that's been kicked as much as he has this season, and he just gets up and carries on. Jack Grealish could take a leaf out of his book, couldn't he? Not that I want to mention a diver or anything, but
he does get fouled a lot. But the amount of free kicks he gets, about double the amount of fouls he gets, is what I would say for Grealish.
Deckers is going to smash this, isn't he?
He's definitely not the right player to smash this.
He's got it. He's got it in him. He can hit a ball.
I think it's Crazy. Crazy's going to swing one in.
Lingard looks like he might have this.
Top left corner, top right corner of the keeper.
Lingard looks interested.
Oh, Decky, you're not made out for this, mate. Sorry, but you're not.
Didn't quite catch it, did he?
I just don't think that worked. It was a training ground thing and it didn't work.
Well, not because Declan Rice
dragged it, didn't he? He dragged it.
Listen, still, Deckers has got. He's got Deckers. He's got Deckers as well. You've seen it. If you've not, have you seen all that stuff he does?
What in the training ground? Even I can do that on the training ground.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have done. You know. So
you have, mate. Yeah.
Caught the ball in. I've scored worldies on the training ground.
Yeah, I was going to say on FIFA.
When he's playing I don't play FIFA, mate. My name's not Reese. I don't play FIFA.
I was going to say FIFA 21, but he probably played FIFA 61.
No, mate, he's doing it on his over 50s walking football.
Yeah,
where they're not allowed to tackle.
Yeah.
Leeds coming forward.
Oh, no, Shafina.
Come on, get him down.
Oh, we're lucky there.
Pulled it back.
Well over the bar.
Woeful.
Bamford.
They have been woeful.
Do you know who's coming on? I haven't seen him yet, but you know who's coming on.
Mark Noble.
It's going to be Mark Noble, isn't it?
Gotta be.
13 minutes to go.
This is we need to settle it in midfield. We're being
will be Antonio Lingard for Mark Noble and Ben Johnson.
And he's signed a contract, hasn't he?
Has he signed his contract?
Noble?
Well, it's not been it's been unofficially announced today.
Yeah, Talk dropped it, didn't they?
Well, I mentioned it last night, but we don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2 years yet.
I think it's one.
Talk dropped it this morning.
Talksport were listening to your show last night still.
Yeah, by the sounds of it. They dropped it this morning and said exclusive from their sources. And then everyone else jumped on the back of it. No, seriously.
This would be Anton's dream. Winston Reid coming on. Yeah, right. He's hit his level, Winston Reid. He's out.
Been playing. They're quite
down in the Championship, and all of a sudden, Brentford's league challenge has gone right down the pan since he joined them.
I said this other week, didn't I? Secret agent.
Even though the manager said he's the
Winston
best player.
Reid.
Oh, it's a nice ball to. Oh,
that's a great ball. Unlucky.
Yeah, I said we've sent him there to make sure they don't get promoted, so that we can get Ivan Toney.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But
yeah,
but the manager has spoken out and said he's been the best player.
Oh yeah, to be fair, I've been seeing like loads on Twitter from Brentford fans saying, "Why have you let him come to us? He's really good.
Yeah.
Like, he's too good for this division."
Good evening, now, Loco. Told you lads we would get beat. No need to worry about us. Sick of Bamford.
Cheers, mate. But there's still 10 minutes to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
And we
guys.
know,
and you're playing West Ham.
Like,
we're not counting our chickens just yet, mate.
Mate, we were 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go at the top.
Comes Jesse coming off.
Jesse's going off. It's got to be.
Not.
Oh, no,
No, did he just get booked?
Oh, there's something interesting coming up. There is going to be a change. It's not going to be Mark Noble. No, Mark Noble though.
Oh, Debiku.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. No, Lingard just got booked. That's why he was on the screen.
Leads from distance.
Their finishing has been poor. I'll tell you something.
That's what George said, didn't he? On that comment from George from Loco. Their finishing has let them down today, and I'm quite surprised.
Yeah.
But to be fair, who was it? And I need to give credit for it. We still screenshot this. When I was talking about him on Saturday, Bamford, I said, you know what? Normally in the Championship he's been poor, but this season he's been quite clinical. And then one of our guys, I can't remember who it was, put up a stat and was like, Antonio scored 7 goals from 37 shots or something. And it was like, but Bamford scored 9 goals from 80 shots. They were like, he's actually not clinical. The amount of chances he has to get to score.
Yeah, he needs a lot of chances, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ross,
he will score goals,
do you reckon Lingard will stay? I think if we finish in Europe, if we finish in the Champions League, I think
if we get,
he'll consider it and think, will I get back in the Man United team? And if he doesn't think he will, then
I think United, he's only got a year left on his contract. He's not going to oust Bruno Fernandes, is he?
Look at that. Sorry, quick stat. In the second half, Leeds have had 14 attempts to this first half of 2. Who said Meeple's coming on, by the way? Because if they have, they predict in the future they are about 2 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said it'd be Meepo for Antonio.
Cyber, is that true or not? Or were you just hoping?
Who's Cyber? Is that Dalek?
Dalek.
Yeah,
He's at it. You aren't you, mate? You're
at it. You cheeky little git, Dalek.
Probably want to save Antonio, wouldn't he? But I don't think it'd be. I think it'll be Noble for Antonio, and he'll put Bowen down the middle.
I think Noble will come on for the last, to just
Noble for Antonio.
Secure that midfield. Dalek, you wound us up there.
Still got all excited.
I did get excited, actually. I thought, wow, what if Becco's going to get 10 minutes?
Mate, he might get 10 seconds. He won't get that, really, will he?
Mate, come on, West Ham. We're second to everything tonight.
I mean, we only made one sub, haven't we? We brought Bowen on, so we've still got 2 subs left. So he could bring on Meepo still.
Oh, he's gone for a big lump forward, but the Leeds players played it back to keeper.
I mean, Antonio's out on the wing and Bowen's down the middle, so...
I feel like Antonio's played out in the wing most of the game.
Someone did suggest that, didn't they? Was it you, Matt, that said that he probably won't play central? Someone said it earlier tonight.
It weren't me, in the chat, but they do like rotating him, didn't they? Like that's what Moyes seems to be liking at the moment. Like he did it when we didn't have Antonio. That whoever your front three is at the moment, it's Antonio, Lingard, and Bowen that you can rotate them around.
Funny that I think Noble will come on for Antonio or for Lingard.
I'll tell you, I can see Lingard and Antonio going off from Noble and Johnson. Go to a 5.
Oh, well done, Diop.
Up front.
Good defensive header from Diop. Finds Antonio.
Don't think there is, Nigel. I don't think that there's been that many stoppages. So yeah, you're probably right, mate.
We're on 82 minutes here. Ben Johnson, Mark Noble for Lingard and Antonio. That's what I'm saying.
There's Johnson.
There's one. Johnson. There you go. You got one right.
See?
I reckon he's 4 minutes ahead.
He's putting his top back on, though.
He's putting it back on.
Souček has literally just been smashed to pieces today, isn't he? He's literally on the floor every 2 seconds.
Getting good clearance from Fabianski. Win that, Antonio.
How many saves has Fabs made? About 2. 2 decent saves.
He's made a couple. Well, he's made a lot of saves.
Overhead kick. That overhead kick, wasn't it?
Did he look?
Oh, well done, Diop.
Well done, Diop. Did he look like he was in any difficulty, or was it? That was a bit high. Did he look like he was?
The overhead kick was stretching.
It was a good save. Yeah, that was a stretching save.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was unlucky. He can't his back.
He's had the one. He had the one where Bamford hit it straight at him.
And the Rafina one when he put it back to Rafina.
Oh,
and he should have done better. Solid tackle.
Good on you,
Bang.
Jared Bowen.
Solid.
We got 7 minutes plus stoppage time to ride this
Lingard
out,
and Antonio were looking a bit leggy. Yeah? I think you might need to make a sub.
Antonio, mate, has looked leggy all season. Not just today.
You know what I mean? Like, just then, like when that ball went over the top, normally he'd be making a sprint for that. Whereas he's just, I don't know, maybe
Boys
he's just
to come on
being
to
more
finish off the
conservative.
game.
Here we go. Fornals. He's had a good game, actually. I think he's been the brighter spark in the.
Have a look. Have a look.
Oh, Lingard.
Yeah, Lingard and Antonio, they look a little bit finished.
He does.
Rafina with a big
I think
honestly, who the fuck's that? I'm just that's Dick. I got it on my phone, right? It's Calvin Phillips. I was like,
what? Sorry,
I went to say Rafina, and I was like, it's not Rafina, it's Calvin Phillips. So I'm watching it on my phone.
Why are you looking?
I got it on my phone, so I can't actually.
Nah, do you have a monitor?
Yeah, I do. I need to link it up or something.
No, you don't. You just send it. Have you got a laptop?
Yeah, but it's not plugged in. I know I probably could put it on a laptop, but
it's not even that. You just send a link to your email. As long as you can get access to your email, you can click the link from your email and play it to a monitor. So I'm watching it on a telly.
Like cast it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm watching it on my large screen.
Yeah, I'm watching it on a large screen.
I've got to give that a go next time.
What are you watching it on? Your phone, Matt?
Yeah.
Amateur. Just can't get the staff these days.
Still,
I'm watching it.
Mate.
I mean, I could be watching it further in front. I could have my NAS TV on, but
he's taking one for the team. He's taking one for the team. Unlike you, Luke. I know you can hear us in the background. He's taking one.
Don't worry about Luke. Let him sulk.
I just sit here and just stir it a little bit.
So anyway, back to the game. Leeds on the ball out on the left.
Or Dubby's in, plays it into the middle.
Now,
it's goal. He's cleared off the line.
Off the line.
Dawson again. Craig Dawson, man of the match, mate.
Yes, yeah, he's definitely man of the match. It would have been an own goal by Sufal, but he cleared it off the line. Dawson.
Dawson.
This has been one of those This has been one of those performances tonight that people have said earlier on, like I yawned. Like I genuinely yawned because it was a little bit boring on certain elements of both halves.
We've not played particularly well. We've been grinding.
We've not played well, but he's grinded out this.
Mate, I've got like a 43-inch TV in front of me. I just need to actually probably cast it, but I never thought about doing it.
I mean, Ross, it's got nothing to do with like giving him the equipment. He's got the equipment. It's just amateur hour on Lions United.
Well, mate, that's why I don't pay to watch our content.
Well, exactly.
Whose content would you? Oh no.
Whose content would I pay for?
No one's.
It's good. There's a good show on Sunday nights. I wouldn't mind paying to watch.
Is that not amateur hour?
Mate, that's what keeps
that's amateur 5 hours.
Right, Ben Johnson is coming on.
Lingard
He's
off,
standing there with
Johnson
David
on.
Moyes, and it's Lingard off. There we go. So I've got half the prediction right. I just need in 4 minutes for Antonio to come off for an oval.
Ask your dad, Jim, what's the best show on this channel?
Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know. I'm intrigued to hear what he says.
Actually, I'm intrigued to hear what he says.
I think under pressure now.
He told me the other day he really likes our preview now.
Oh yeah, I think the preview is really good.
Come on, Stell, give us confidence. Come on, give me and
No,
Matt some
I
confidence.
do think the preview is good.
Oh, I nearly nicked that, Bowen. Long ball again. Bamford's trying to turn Dawson. Go on, Dawson.
What did he say?
Gets it out. Johnson.
Still yours, of course. Look, he's giving you kisses and everything.
Mate, so love it.
Mate, you're in there still.
Love it.
You're in there still.
Bowen intercepts.
Go on, West Ham.
House.
We can't put anyone up. I mean, have you noticed now? We're just all sitting. You know, we've got no players forward at all.
No, of course we're not.
Well, he does. He's just got no one up top.
It's 87th minute. He's not. Moyes ain't going to be throwing people.
Johnson. Oh, he tries.
Go on, Johnson.
Oh, good. I see
Go
what
on.
he was thinking there.
Try
Bowen
to
was
slip in
doing a
Bowen.
nice little running. No, we haven't kept the ball at all. We've been awful. The commentator's saying we just haven't kept the ball.
No.
And we just haven't.
We haven't.
We haven't played a good game tonight, and yet looks like we're going to come out 2-0 winners.
We're trying to grind it out.
We're defended well, though. Defended well-ish. Defended-ish.
The Leeds fans were telling us that.
Oh, nasty!
Well
Get the
played,
card
well
out,
played,
Dean.
well played, Bowen.
The Leeds fans were telling us there was no ifs and buts about it. They were going to have the highest level of possession in this game.
Yeah.
And that's true. They do. And it's as if Moyes knew that.
He
So
set up
therefore,
to
it's just
let him have
on.
it.
Yeah, I'm going to let you
Let him have
do
it.
what you do. However, I know your finishing is not to the top notch. We'll break you on the counter and we'll beat you on set pieces. And it's a grinding out result. It's a good, do you know what? Fair play to Moyes, because this time last year, we probably wouldn't have won this game.
Yeah, it's true.
I see a lot of comments actually when people say that, and people get fed up with that comment, but it's true.
Yeah, no, it
And
is.
do you know what,
I'm
Andy?
sorry,
Yeah,
it
you're
is.
right, mate.
Mike Dean, man of the match.
Bowen.
Gary says,
Go on, have a
come
dig, Bowen.
on, Bowen.
Oh.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary says 2-0, and I say we defended well. We have defended well.
Yeah.
Toby, yes, Gaza. No need. They couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo. Watch them go and score now, Nigel.
Yeah, they'll probably get one, and it would be it'd be a squeaky bum time for like injury time, wouldn't it?
Scott, I disagree here, mate. I think we've looked calm and composed. I don't think we have. I think we've given the ball away an awful lot tonight.
We haven't, as I said, Moyes
Never
won't be
really
happy with
worried
this.
except Dawson
Neither
clearance.
manager's going to be happy. I said this at half time still.
Yeah,
Neither manager's
I
going to be
agree with
happy.
that.
I said at half time they weren't.
Well,
Moyes,
do you know
even
what?
2-0 at half time, Moyes weren't happy because
Matt,
we
do
offensively.
you
we've been
seriously
poor.
think Moyes is not going to be happy with this?
Yeah, I think he won't be.
No,
he won't
he'll
be
take
happy
the
with
3
the performance.
points, but performance, no. He's actually quite honest in his interviews, Moyes, and he's done it before when we've won. He said, you know what, performance wasn't very good. We need to do more. We haven't done enough with the ball, and I'm sure he'll say the same thing again. Yes, he'll take the 3 points, and he'll say, you know what, we offered stuff on the counter, and we were good at the set pieces, but in terms of possession and just keeping the ball and making passes, we've been sloppy.
3 minutes added time.
And Bielsa won't
Excuse
be happy
me,
because
here's me accusing Anton of yawning, and I've just done the same myself.
Bielsa won't be happy because yet again they've had chances and haven't scored, and yet again they can't defend set pieces.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Michael, with that comment. My view is Leeds have played better, and we were lucky. Yeah. Craig Dawson, man of the match, just been given it.
Well.
Why does Mike Dean make things about himself? We've not played too great today, but at least 3 points.
Go on, Pablo.
I think 8-day break has had an effect. I agree with you, Hornchurch Hammer. I think we just don't do well when we have long breaks in between games.
No.
Yeah, we just don't do well.
West Ham with a throw in. Bowen into Bowen. Oh, Bowen's going for the corner flag. Go on, Bowen.
If you're
Hold it in
watching,
there for
we
a bit.
will be going on live. Game's finishing in about a minute and a half.
Do you want to set it up now?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just starting to do it now.
All right.
I tell you what,
we'll be on straight away.
Shortly.
Set it up.
It won't be on straight away. It'll be on shortly after. I'll let you and Matt finish it off. I'll come on and give you the time.
All
but
right,
I'm setting up just now. I'm watching. I'm setting up and watching. Go on, Deckers.
Restart because it hit Mike Dean. Deck driving forward. Back out wide to Bowen, who's probably just going to run down to the corner flag again.
Yeah.
Gone out for a Leeds goal kick. We're inside the last minute. Maybe one more chance for Leeds in this game.
Leeds on the
Taking it
ball.
quick. Playing out to Aylin.
Half a minute left, people. I think that's about
Aylin
it,
plays
really.
it forward up to Rafino, who's going to square up Creswell.
Don't. Let him be. Let him be.
Okay,
crazy all over the place.
And Souček pushes him out, and that should be enough. By the time Fabianski takes this goal kick, that should be it. Because he won't be rushing it. And that should be us happy. Fabianski is going to line up this free kick. He's going to drag it out for as long as possible. to make sure we
As
get
soon
to
as he kicks the
93.
ball, that'll be it.
It'll be it.
You would never think we'd won this game by the way we're talking.
It's not been a great game. Let's be fair.
Final whistle. Final whistle.
That is it. Final whistle.
Yes!
We've won 2-0.
It's round out a result, but we've not been good. We've not been good.
Chat.
Right, we'll sit here and chat for a little bit while he goes and. No, look, it's not been a good game. It wasn't a good game, to be fair. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back.
No.
We didn't have a good game. I'm going to say I'll retract that statement. I thought Leeds played very well.
I think Leeds played fine. I think they were. They looked decent.
On another day, they scored 5 goals.
Yeah, but you can understand why they are where they're at because they can't defend.
Their ability to defend set pieces is absolutely shocking.
They can't defend.
I said to Ant in the first half, the header Dawson scored and the header the post, right? Number 14 was marking them, and I was like, who is that? So at half time, I went off and I looked at my phone. That was Llorente, who's their tallest centre back at 6'1".
6'1".
And he was the one that the guys that come on Saturday, the Leeds fans were saying he's the one that's going to make a difference, and he's the one that's like the tall centre back sorting this out. He got bullied by Dawson in those attacking situations. He got absolutely bullied by him. But again, they could have been 2-0 up inside the first 10 minutes, fine margins. Yeah. I'm still not convinced about that offside. I think they might have been done over on that.
Might have been, but it is the way it is. We've had our fair share of bad decisions go against us this season.
I was going to say,
we've done well.
Handball with a penalty. We could have had that penalty handball. So that's what I was going to say. The one that went off the pitch did go off the pitch. The linesman got that one right.
I think you ride your luck. We didn't play very well, but yet we walked away. We took our chances.
What I would say is that for all the shots they supposedly had, he wasn't exactly tested many times, was he? Like properly tested. He had the overhead kick from Rafinha, which was deflected, and he pushed it over the crossbar. But apart from that, their chances just weren't on target. Bamford had a couple. They had that one from Rafinha.
And they've had some. They had some sitters tonight. They could have easily walked away with a point, or even
more,
whole 3.
More.
And they kind of made us. I mean, we weren't at the races, but they kind of made us look a bit average tonight, Leeds. They
did,
kind
of at
of
the same time they made us look comfortable because they didn't get. They had the only 2 clear. I'm not going to count the overhead kick. 2 clear-cut chances I could think of were in the second half. There was that one that got pulled back for Rafinha and he hit it almost straight at Fabianski. But at least that was like the edge of the box, so it was going to have to be good to go in. And then the big chance for them was Bamford, right near the end there, when he had that one that pulled back in on the penalty. Was it the edge of the 6-yard box penalty spot?
Yeah.
Smashed it over the bar. Apart from that, for all their possession, for all they're going forward, they really didn't create that much. And we said before the game, that's what Moyes does.
Yeah.
This is what I can't believe teams haven't worked out yet. You're actually
Pam hit the nail on the head there. We gave the ball away quite a lot today, didn't we?
This is why when Anton was like, "Why won't he be happy?" That's why I said Moyes come out of the game and say, "Weren't happy," because yes, we won 2-0. Yet again, we are the set piece kings, but we were poor. Let's be fair. That wasn't a good attacking display. There was parts, like 5-minute spells where like we were on top and we were doing well. But like for
I think against a better team, we probably wouldn't have got anything out of that. Yeah.
No.
Mandy says it's our season. How many chances did they have? They scored none. Yeah, their finishing was awful. Dawson for England?
I don't think he'll get called up, but it'd be their prerogative to not call him up, wouldn't it? I think Creswell's got more of a chance than Dawson at the moment.
Yeah. Neil says, very happy Leeds are a good team. We held them off. Bring on the Mankey mob. I think we're going to beat Man United next week. There you go.
Man United done to Man City what we normally do the other day, didn't they? They sit back and counted Man City, but
Toby reckons.
When is the Man United game?
Saturday, I think. Well, at the moment, I think it is. Toby reckons we should do the review tomorrow. I don't know, Toby. We've got another show coming up tomorrow. Look out for that, mate. 5th with a game in hand. That's what I said. So we are now 2 points behind Chelsea. Am I right? Let's just have a little check.
View the table.
No, we don't have a show coming in tomorrow. It's not until next
Have we
week.
not?
It's not starting until
next week. Okay.
And also the review will be on in 10 minutes.
Review on in 10 minutes. So we've played 27 games. We've just jumped up above Everton. who are on the same number of games as us, 2 points ahead of them. We've got a game in hand over Chelsea and Leicester and Man United, all the teams above us. So if we win our game in hand, we go back up to
above
fourth
Chelsea.
place. Yeah.
Do you know what's more funny? If you look at this table right now, you're looking at Chelsea. You know what I was looking at? If you're looking at Chelsea, if you look at the table, you look 3-4 places below us. You see current reigning champions Liverpool on 43 points, having played a game more.
I don't care about them, and I don't care about the team above them either.
I was like 5 points in front. No, just because they are the reigning champions. I saw a thing today that they are now, not in terms of actual points accumulated at this point in the season, they're not the worst defending champions, but in terms of points difference between this point this season, this point last season, they're actually the worst defending champions. So the fact that we've got 5 points in the game in hand, mate, Moyes just keeps finding a way to win. That's what I'll say.
And I think Moyes will have learnt his lessons with the 2 games we played Man United already this season. I reckon we're going to beat them. He's just got to not show them any respect. But we'll get onto that.
So we've got Antonio. We got Antonio this time. We didn't have him for the cup game, did we?
No, that's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many goals for Dawson? Is that his 5th this season? Craig Dawson?
I'm actually trying to see if I can find it. He's scored a few goals this year, hasn't he?
He has. I think it might be his fifth or 6th, maybe. Lee, another clean sheet. Scrappy, yeah. Good defence, yeah. If it ain't Oggy scoring, it's Dawson. Get in, West Ham. Yeah. I give the defenders credit where credit's due. When a defender has gone out, another defender has come in and has done the business. So I think it was Bonner and Dawson. Dawson got his chance. Balbuena played well before he went out with COVID. Diop's come in. They've all 4 central defenders have done
steps up
well.
when they had to. I think it might be his 3rd league goal. It might be like his 5th goal in all competitions.
I think it might be his 5th in all competitions. Yeah. Mark, Fabianski, and Dawson were both great. Yeah, I think they were. I think you got to shout out to Fornals, much maligned, but I think he had a decent game again today. Don't know what you think. I think Ben Rama was okay. Maybe a bit upset that he didn't finish the game.
He was a
Toby,
bit upset, but I mean, he was playing well. He's just missing that one. Like he gets that one goal, and he'll be off to the races.
I agree, but when's that going to happen? It'll come. Toby answers to Pam. We did the bare minimum, but who cares? 5th place with a game in hand. Absolutely, That's what it's all about. 5th place with a game in hand.
Sign of a good team is that don't play well and they still win.
Absolutely. Steve Irons, we win playing average. Incredible. Yeah, I'll take that. John Kedwood, Rafina was a threat, but we were in 3rd gear.
I know you're doing the comments. I'll just jump to this comment quickly because you just saw it and started making me laugh. Dawson has more of a goal threat than Haller. I was joking at first, but now I'm serious.
Well, I gave my opinion on Allaire last night in my show.
He's doing all right in thingy, isn't he? He's doing
more than all right. He's doing more than all right. But people will say it's a worse league than the Premier. It's not as top
I would say it's not as physical, is what I would say.
Maybe. But I also said about how they play because Ajax play a 4-2-3-1, a bit like us. But the difference is that when they go on the attack, when they counter-attack, they're immediately going to a 4-3-3. So it gives him more. He's not only scored, he's assisted as well. So hey, but let's bygones be bygones.
I mean, he was quite nice for us when he done his interview the other day, wasn't he?
Say again, mate.
Haller, he was quite nice about us the other day when he done his interview.
He was complimentary about us. Yeah.
Complimentary. Clearly, like they said, there was no hard feelings. It's just sometimes it don't work out, and fair enough. He was honest about it, and
absolutely,
what it is.
Daniela,
he could be Dimitri Payet.
He what?
He could always be Payet. Oh, he had a bad one yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Did you see that?
He did. No, I didn't see it, but I read about it. Yeah,
they lost to a 4th division team in the cup, and he was the captain. And it's the most basically, it's the biggest cup upset in French football history, like in terms of parity between the 2 teams. So they called it the most embarrassing defeat in French Cup history, and he's not said anything as the captain. He's not even come out and said anything. He's not apologised. He's just disappeared off social media.
I think we've kind of worked him out, haven't we, Payet? But there you go. Daniela, like Sir Alex would say, sometimes you have to win ugly to be successful.
Yep.
Absolutely. Duzzy-o, hello, mate. Woo. That'll teach them to persist with wide, curly Mohican and man buns. I take it you don't approve of the Leeds United players' haircuts then. Hornswosler. Leeds had no plan B, so after half-time, Moyes shut up shop as usual. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
Worked,
saying
though.
to you. For the possession they had and the chance they created, they didn't exactly create many clear-cut chances, did they?
Exactly.
They had enough.
Yeah,
they had
agreed.
enough to probably draw the game, but
They had enough to win the game, mate. Let's be honest. They had
I
enough
don't
to win.
understand. The thing I would say is that Rodrigo was a centre forward in Spain. He's one of them guys that plays across the front three, but Bielsa's playing him as a centre mid and playing Bamford up front.
English Yardie, Peaches in the house. Yeah, he's around. Dawson, man of the match. Yeah, I'd probably give it to him for
Sky
you know,
gave it
if
to him,
nothing
didn't they?
else, for the clearance off the line. Sign
Sky
of a
gave it
decent
to him.
squad. We didn't play well, but we got a result. Absolutely. A lot of people are saying Dawson, man of the match.
Oh, yeah. I say Sky
Antonio
gave it
not
to
at
him.
his best. Probably feeling his groin. Say no more, Ian. Dawson, man of the match. Toby, against a better team, we would have upped our game. I'm not so sure, Toby. I just
We
don't
weren't
think
at
we
the
looked
races,
at the
were we?
races.
No,
No.
I didn't think we were.
We didn't try that hard because, in truth, we didn't have to. Well, I think we really, really rode our luck, Toby, mate. Honestly, watch us fire up against Man United. Yeah, we bloody better do. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. We will beat them. Who has played 28 games? Every team above us has played 28 games. Chelsea, Leicester, Man U, and Man City. They've all played 28. There's a couple of teams just below us. Liverpool have played 28. And then there's Everton, ourselves, and I think Spurs have played 27. But it's all in our hands.
Everton and Spurs have all played 27.
27.
City, United, Leicester, Chelsea have played 28. Liverpool played 28. Aston Villa have played 26. The strange thing is, do you remember a while back, they were right behind us and they had 3 games in hand?
Yeah, I know.
Villa.
But it's the way the schedule worked this week. It was a weird week where some teams played 3 games.
Yeah, because Tottenham played twice before we played, didn't they?
Yeah,
they played Thursday and Sunday, and then we're not playing Monday. Well, Villa only got 1 game in hand on us now, and they've 8 points behind us.
They've fallen away. Foe asks, new show? Yes, Foe, new show. You need to get in touch with us, Foe, so we can tell you all about it. Ian Smith, Moyes didn't look happy with the second half performance. Thankfully, Leeds missed their chances. It's what Matt said. I wouldn't have been happy with that performance.
And
I think we were under
he
par.
won't be happy. Moyes will take the points, but he won't. Yeah, the actual level of performance, he won't be happy.
Does he? Can we go fund me a symmetrical pair of shorts for Antonio? His left thigh gets.
There's got to be an intention for that. He always pulls it up. That was like well, it was like, what's his name? Alex Song used to have the shortest shorts you could find, didn't he? He almost wear like hot pants, Alex Song.
Are we on Sunday? Is West Ham playing Man United on Sunday? Because I know we were still waiting for that game to be rearranged. There was 2 games still in March to be rearranged, so I didn't know the actual date and time, actually. Oh, that's interfering with my show. I'm going to have to call the FA and tell them that they can't play on Sunday night.
First, did they? Sky didn't ring you up and confirm this first.
Sky, I think it's a bit disappointing. They should have just asked, is it all right if we nick your
time slot?
Time slot. I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm going to have to phone the FA tomorrow and find out what the hell's going on.
What are you doing?
No West Ham Weekly, people, because I've had my slot nicked. What are you all going to do?
Match Day Live taking over.
God, we can't have that. I'm going to have to call it I'll tell Anton that we'll need to call it the West Ham Weekly Match Day Live. Look at his face.
West Ham Weekly Match Day Live, mate. It's coming on Sunday.
The West Ham. So, people, look out for the West Ham Weekly Match Day Live next Sunday night. What I'll do is I'll do my show at half time. How about that? I'll slot 15 minutes.
So.
A 3-hour show in 15 minutes. I'll try and do that.
You want to do your show on a Monday, so why don't you start doing your show on a Monday, like you say?
Just keep out of it, people. The people have spoken. They don't want Monday night. Oh,
So
dear.
But your partner does.
Yeah, I know she does, but there you go. But you can't always get what you want, as the Stones once sang. Socek took some hits tonight. Reese, no, it's all right, Stel. You can do it after finish at 2 in the morning.
We're going live in literally a minute.
You told us at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
I said 10 past. I said 10 past.
No,
you didn't. You said 10 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Said, look, it's 10 past 10.
It's not. It's 1 minute.
Get on with it. The people are waiting.
We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you.
Right. We're going off now. Please do join us for the review. So instead of us talking crap, we're going to talk about the game that we've just watched. My apologies. You know, this may be crazy. Here goes Lingard wants, I feel, to play for West Ham. And although he cannot play, he will be able to give Moyes some inside info. He may be a key to a win. Oh, against Man United.
Good point.
Oh, no. Stell's Weekly. We need a full show. You're not getting a full show. You might do it on a Monday. Now's your chance to trial it on a Monday. Right, we're going on. So see you over the other side. Just click on again,
Links here.
and we'll talk more crap.
There's a link.
As we.
Click on it.
There's the link.
Switch over.
There's the link. That's understand. How you guys are going to get that, I don't know. So just go on to
back out and join a new video.
Exactly. So see you on the other side.